Pa ema akwaba edeba Adom TV enkranhye ensem dwumadie we so me amiti dwuma me dwumadie ho chia me ediam jeso ene apostle Dr. Dieter Kotego na atwe nyina ye badwindwene ade bi a efa mental health ana adwemu apomodne ho onipa oye husuo miensa. You see, we are made up of 3 parts as a human being. Your physical part, your spiritual part, and your mental part. Onipa oye honam wedie enyoma egu mu nyinara na aye sunsum na empo oye wokra ana adwene. Na ya na ye krakra honam no ekrakra sunsum no bia mi nimpa ba bia no nyankopon bia nim se de soro nyame te honhom de ye dimu akotene se nyame na yesum no se bonsam de dan no honhom edimu honam de edidi enyoma esefata honam so dimu afi aka adwene no. In today's world, many approach life with an urge for a keen competition in seeking to outdo others. If you are saying, say no, don't want to show no pa. What team upon a several koya diana, one ayefe, where dimu, edin kunim, esin one fefio. And to be brave, so no pa. Na Kenya one na wakoni a friend high functionality. That's all. The money you mean peja. And say, Mikopesika, Mikopa Hunyade, Mikope Yedie, Mikopa Budni, send them away in an Enyan so or Yajine eso. Everything we do from the morning to the close of the day has an impact on our mental well-being. So stress, anxiety, and depression are on the rise. And more people are seeking ways to cope with the conditions they face in life, which affect their overall well-being. You can't stress her. You be a seven chance anymore when you part with you. Not there be a wabutu. Now with a war, I tell you, say, where your memoir. Now, Dawson, it's as a do na so anopa. Wope kwanya baba so enya abrabo anu ye ene abrabo nsemo anu eduro. Enti won abrabo NCP ensita e ba na adwene famu a. And many of us are using wrong coping mechanisms. And sanom e mape, e memape. They say nyoma bebre nsem fata no. Ene adwene say ya be ma yan wato yen. To a large extent, our world seems to be constantly in a non-stop flow. Anapa, masori, ese mekoha, evia, ese wo dimrika sa, ukoda kwa wadu dimrika. And we don't even think about taking care of our mental health. This has become a problem for many in this part of the world. Take mental health anything. What is mental health? Mental health matters more than anything else in your life. Adwinimu ahwodene, adwinima pomudin hiase bibia wiase. Your mental health is what determines how you think, how you feel, and how you act. What dwene ekura wo no. Se ewa pomudin papa, ena ekire kwa afa so edwene. Kwa afa so kenya atenkapa, ne kwa afa so ede subampedi. Our mental health determines how we handle challenges, how we face demands, threats, and changes, how we deal with setbacks, how we even relate with others, how we apply our abilities, and how we make choices, whether we are able to learn well or to work productively and contribute to our own well-being and to the well-being of our community. Onipa wadwinimu adwinimpo mu dinemu ena wugina so ejina brabo akwansidi ano eyifiri ho sinto ohaw wobre adesoa sakramu eba nyina no ena wadwin na ma kwan ma wugina ho eyi sa ne ma nyina no akwansidi agodo ba abrabo mu a efiri wadwin mu ena oni dinkunim empo woni ya woni wondi kita ho no enya wo wadwin mu ena ye ena empo obetimi akenya ho no wadi nkita ho die na ewie payo empo wadwuma abeyo adisua abesua empo se wode wo honam be bibi papa na mfa so aba so ama wo ne wabusua ne oma no ni nyina enyina so ene wadwene. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood to adulthood, even until death. Onipa wadwene apomudni ehia efrimra ebe wo nge ekosi umrante yomu kosimra be panimu empo kosimra be wu. Na ya ne ya adwene mu sesa ya nwina dwen ho bebre ya dwen ho we de obehye de obedie ko obefa so ada e da obedem ka obeto. We all think about the physical things, titles. Your friend is saying doctor, professor, missionary. We forget that the main foundation of your life is your mental health. Without mental health, there's no life. Without a good mental health, life cannot be made to be good. The quality of your mental health determines the quality of your life and the products that come out of it. What do you dear? Enyina so e kire wa brabo enyina so enwema abetimi aye te ka me nkoma sira wo se ene dey ya na wahwe wadwene kakra ebisa so adwene ben na ikura me ka adwene ya mental health kwan afa so adwene kwan afa so enya atenka kwan afa so esemu yi nyoma woyo your mental faculties. What lessons have you learned so far? What knowledge informs your actions? And what's the sense of wisdom you have to apply to life? They are all found in your mental health. When your mental health is of low quality, your life will be of low quality. Timesira said, but Modiana Kenya mental health. But there will be a way you school and your degree about your mental health is important in everything you do. And to me, body say, if you need a key, you know, you may buy your generation. Say that you sorry anapa awiana nwumre ne yakuto obo mpa ya ye ni Nyankopon nyanketa hodie ne empo yesu soma edimu no ye didi na ehonoma edimu sanso ne say ye ni adwene di nketa ho ne abrabo edimu aha na meja wo edin yam di so e apostle Dr. Nita Ekotego e ma ni je pasa onya amra hwe me me de na se Ekoma Thomas ni ade Mark Weber Richmond and Priscilla and empo Debbie me ba camera me da Derek and Thomas ase na mother sound Frank and osmosis and will be our free MCR lighting from manager for more adoma nyina and na me executive producer Weber Kampedu me da mo nyina ase wo nya amrehwe media wo no nyame entina
watching BM Sada was said Badwam TV Badwam Jumede so yada Apostle Dr. Nita Ekotego say in Cranshen Sama wo de bia no ma ye na wochi ni titi ne dwade de adu so ne Badwam kase ensam ne obetie wo mu bi ne yamampani John Dramani Mahama e de ato aban statistician anim se wonya no kwarefo nya kokrodurufo e wo na dwuma ya obeye emu na fe yakọ closac members e wo timantemu se e wo se won so akatua akono enyuma mu hyehyɛ papa a efe no wonya bieye sansam ne nsem bi na no pay mede browser Adom TV Badwam kase wo share live on Facebook /Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 uko YouTube search Adom TV Tube kwadomonline.com and somewhere in Sembebre so ewo ho medin de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mientie seden nsem chemu ankasa etie Mampani John Dramani Mahama de ato government statistician Dr. Alhassan Idrisu enim sene wo hia bia be ma wade ne ho na waye na dwuma kroje ehu ni shiro bia ni mo no wode ebeboa no ne ye je na tomu na Mampani de sansemi eto nani.
President, I believe sound decisions must be rooted in sound data and facts, and that is why the office of the government statistician is of such vital national importance. The Ghana Statistical Service is not only a custodian of our national data, it is a strategic partner in development planning, economic management, and democratic accountability. The decisions we make as a government on issues such as poverty alleviation, youth unemployment, regional development, and social protection are only as effective as the data on which they are based. We live in a data-intensive age, and Ghana cannot afford to fall behind in collecting, harmonizing, and disseminating reliable statistics. Whether tracking inflation and GDP, monitoring SDG progress, mapping climate impact, or preparing for the next population census, the Ghana Statistical Service must lead with credibility, independence, and innovation. Let me use this opportunity to reaffirm government's commitment to protecting statistical services' professional independence. Statistical integrity is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Citizens must believe that the numbers published by the service are objective and factual and are free from political interference. Investors must be assured that Ghana's macroeconomic data is credible. Development partners must know that our results framework are measurable and verifiable.
Members, one more Civil and Local Government Staff Association of Ghana, Timantemu dear Closak, and they also do want some more to journal condition of service, one more here be. Also, a Jumana warrior would do one breast or emphaso near Mebema, one more so, any Giana Bribia, why you were Jumano, or the two just wasn't penny for AMO.
Dude in Rascal, Etchum Comono, and I'm Papa Esi Sudia say, Ahuni Papa, Ejina. Manfo subanya wo besesa no eso papa ekasa yemu en wo kire mu se ya na odi hu ya pa se manfo didi anase wonom ensan bi wi a no wato atwene basa sense no ka ho bi enema efin eba kuromu the sense wo de ato nsem trofo nyina enimu se omomoden ase wonom adwuma yemu no de manfo ebe fantetie mamo wo hunu akwan pa se wo didi anase wonom ensan bi wi a obetumi ato atwene yie tebe ya ahunidie papa ebeba wonum ekurumu honom
peye djuma ye wabonte su nyina no akase ebie ni ho a eye natural disaster bi na di problem na mai ye nkase ye behavior na create problem na mai aye ne esese solve enti se nya behavioral change na setimamufo no suban ne sesa ye nyina ye tie ho ase ne ye conscious se ade we me de to hebesa ma problem bia ba tibi fa nto ha na ma ye problem anya kese a ye be koye nim enti mu nsemtwerefo no yebe to asre mu say mo ye mu adwuma mi already so no eya mo mfamfa mu man na yen kai a referenti ye konso emmo ye ho kai say ye nwuregu abonte a enya de ese na efata ye nyina ye religious people ebi mo konkre mo ebi mo ko Kristo ebi mo esum bi ani ho a agi efi atum esum bi ampefi enti ye nyina ye ampefi bia ye nyina ye nkamum.
Neonatal jaundice aye enkwada tichu na ye wo mo na ene o dokotani a wono hwe enkrase pediatrician na edekokobo ma abatan no mo no wosrani die mu ade ebeye bia de nkra no ebe free sati bia we mo no yenye fise neonatal jaundice no yetumi tu no wase yetumi yi free ho akaye awofo se ebeye ho asede kase etwaso
jaundice no chede e wa afra na bi wo ho a ehwe ni nra be hu de ni nra no wa asesa kala ya kosra de that's why yellow ebi wo ho ye deep kra me hu wo ne hu na me nra nyina inti oya azab dem ameke no mo frama bebre oye won that's new babies awa won fresh azo mo tume bani de mo frama wo won fresh dem na wo moja no unyi ahwanzin bebre it dem painful was inti ebi wo ho a obubu dem na o release dem yellow no into odo so ebe hu na wa abeda we nra do na wa abeda wo skin na do na yehu
oni amani buni enkomo twetwen mu no wo kire ahyensudie bi a sa akoda enya yare yi a edadie ewo ne ho
mozi campaign de ebe hu de yellow no wa abeto afrani nra do oye serious pa ebe hu da afrani bi wo ho tumi ye do onsu onkaka no ho to the face no the way a woman than ehwem no so afra no twinu funi be hu de afede afra na aye boti on twinu funi ye ebi wo ho so ebe hu de afra no tumi nyama na wo friend convulsion no into all da menyama ni bemza na o che de ori serious ba
Dr. Ruth Sam
Yanto aso na adwumako bi enhye aban ase na enei waye nyame so ade nkro ahodo bi ya ewo Asen South Mensino emu wormakwa akọboa wo a wo edokua no akọboa wo ewokua ho eniema na nkrotuo akuafo be wo ha ena omunya mfaso edi efree sa ye de ya efree ekua wondi di Restoration Child Development Center yi enchen
Celebe no hia eso beti e wa Asen South ne mpotem ntino ekubie nhya banse afa nkwada wa wofo ensem ni bia wo hwe won na celebe na wofo no sunsem be du na obetumi aboa won ntino wakwache kua ho niam ama wofo a ewo asen odumase celebe ya wukua ebekoyi ama wonsem ayedu no watumi aboa mo ahwe nkwada no enioma edekọbu akuafo bi e ya tosode ene niam ahodu bebre abua mekuayo etumi so regina ne naso ekuafo enya akyɛdeɛ bi ɛne Adom kase kasa ɛkyerɛ wɔ ne gye
bra no wɔ suku yɛ sikasɛm no ne me baabi wɔ hɔ ane ho kyerɛ eti ma ye betumi ne enya bi ne ye de aboa suku sɛm no wɔ abra koko bra ne nso yɛ no woni betumi aboa ye ma abata yɛ no so yɛ ho agoye kakra
disa tonsi ni makwai wudi aboso miensa bia na ba enti eno no betumi atwagye yɛ masuku kom
ne nyina mu no koku mpinifo no so ɛne Adom kase kasa kyerɛ deɛ ɛhyɛ wɔn nti a ɛma wotu saa na mo no
bom sɛ ne bɛ ya ɔmotɔ ndweba na ɔmunya sika na ɛnya ni na mpo na ɔmode bɛ hwɛ ɔmbɛ yi di atɔ bibi na mmom ɔmode bi bɛsie ɛwɔ bank a ɛne so ɛka nhyehyɛ no ho nti sɛ susu bi de ɔmo ya ɔmo ayɛ susu no bank na bɛka kɔto a na ɔde akɔto bank na ɛkyina bi na sɛ saa mboa wei amba bi mu a wetimi ekoyi bi ɛde akɔto seed no anaasɛ wetumi de ayɛ bi ayɛ business foforɔ yɛtumi aboa wo ahwɛ wo mba
afreda mo de ama no boyi efiri asen odumase ɛna ɛbra Adom kase
Make us say a World Bank and Nmekuo bi adaro menti Saribedi Ako Senior High School ya wako carry no ne wonya computers aduanan ye ne ICT ho niema so onye emfamwa adesua
Jumadi ade a World Bank mo say here Ghana man especially SHS schools e wa Ghana nyina tine ho be here say or the Bema Ministry of Communication and the Ministry of Education. Send a beya umbedi anymore. Na was settled lab with their schools. No, the son says schools are whole about here computers. I'm the best idea and new curriculum aban and internet my two sana moon. So for any school in Kwana Dema, schools be Organa high and the school bia is entitled for 41 computers. Nti asaribedi akon SHS ya de 41 computers na bro
Beatrice Chey headmistress awoda asaribedi akon SHS wa ko carry ano de kasa yemu ene wachire mu se mfidi a wode aba bedom wonom no ebeboa pa esan se wonom ICT lab no nsikase bi eto ye ema wonom computers wo honom nyina se ya ne a ema ICT adesua ho ye de ne pa ma adesuafo no de senti aba ebra esemu maami koso ade to just say
ade a World Bank through Ministry of Communication na Ministry of Education abeya ma Saribedi Ako SHS no aso ye nipa because enche bia na the old ICT lab aye wono ensuo to ye ne so paaye entina ama teaching and learning of ICT no na ye problem o school ha and so erade nam World Bank ne Ministry of Communication Ministry of Education abema yen lab etise ya ye ne asopa
Baminyira no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na brema kwan na no pay mediesie meda wose emre ne adaje a wode famie wadaro matwen ye odo bonkrata no ne online de no wo ho ye fanto aso ma osiesie ye kwaba kwa baby Adom TV Badwam dwumadie yi eso yada se yada otredi ampono ase na adom ye ne obi ewie Friday no enso ne won kati asefo ho nti se rade de watwa na wo hwe ewie yi mu na ya be hye juada foforo mu a fasedama no Mr. Mawremfi emfa awrade ase dani na wo kra ye bibi wo ye bibi mo obi no ameda wase a wo ze ya na obuafu awrade de ne bumfu na enso eye se wo ye bibi ma wa oda nase se be ya nhira no ebe ye mo yada ase e mo akwa aba dwumadie se Badwam ya hyase wo nwum tuo mu 5:30 pepepe na fe Apostle Dr. Nita Ekotegu abadi nkranchen sam na brey owie pe de news no ba na news no ne ya wie sisi ya yakwaba e de bonkrata no ene online stories a wadaroma yensa aka no ya de bromo ti radio fosu 97.1 FM ya chia mo mamu akwa aba sonko koso amane na ha enyi free ha meni owura sante da ko ene gina ha no pay na hotedi your man hene kwabna sante ai se ben ana obolo daddy eno amihu menene picture bi na de radio ase be me na menchia we
o kan de e wo ho no sosoa na me de chia no aba o se eno amihu menene picture na My mentor.
Oh, it was okay.
If you go there,
Adom.
this is for me. For me, chiamo. Me you are not say.
Oh.
Rather cost mom who buying.
Amen.
Na mon say you and this. Oh, and rather they told me. Tap to.
Press up.
Baby, 10 times.
Oh.
You know, I say no ma bebre. I say no ma bebre. Ye jimojuma pa mo ye de bo man tum die. Ba ye sremo. Can you dundum no? We no kwa kan. Can you dundum how na do so? Dundum no. Yeah, yes sremo. You know, mo man hwe na. San komo we there. Ye this for over 50. Do we actually solve problems in this country?
Yes.
Ye di ekwan ho komo. Ye di hospital ho komo. Remember o John this so me say area etwa mu. Say na so remember enu me nya na say
oh ya do.
Me sremo a mama anything I can say Ghana mpuntu no de ni nyina akwa amanyo se mpuntu. Enipa na ewo amanyo kom na e benefit. But on my nkasa mpuntu no de it's a problem. Until obi abeso a politician. Cause the least time I join politics, no, you are up there. Bibia is at your disposal. Oko hospital abuchiri, omako school abuchiri, oda car papemu, oda dime papemu, bibia e kama. Na enkwana doso more. E cross one quadro so na the commune ani bra ni ahoya na ba de bia meka on just the moment e come ani bra ahoya me hu mani ye me hu da me da chi ye nafi etutra sem ni o men sem fata na eba. You can imagine the number of people who are in the same situation like some of us in terms of kania edum na so yes edum na ebe so kre bia be 3 hours time edum 5 minutes bia na so edum 5 minutes bia na so e banso a na ahoden na e de ba no so no se anko wiem pa na I dey say candle awaso yesre pa because ya keka kire ye ho akasa sa de ya banyo sem sa we have not solved the problem. Can afford to do na person solve and ne utua ukoto prepaid udi go so zam enti nipa no kran say hu faso de a esa babra wakoto sa aka ayina e ha adwene enti best minister energy era John na po mejo di tra Mr. Ira John Dramani Mahama in opposition mo can a lot of fantastic ideas. In himself but na be ma ana mfonyi dance de ba monya de mo betimi ayama Ghana for do na nyinam kanea ye de ye adwuma ene di part do na ye adwane she fridge mo di part do na adaje you can imagine that was say o ko be ne kuraba nkora ofi adwane she fridge mu kanea be 3 days 2 days na kof na adwane ni nyina ajiegu mesre momwe na ya ho kire no eso enti kakra ne ho hare kakra because people are dying in silence. It's so unfortunate. People are really dying in silence. On the brighter side of life onyame dia chain and Ghana bibia be kama
but as mamenka we so we are preaching so for Penny Benjamin tete de ma yen say keeping faith alive.
Onye jidi ama bibia
like ama bibia him
yes
sanye ye nra ennebe yen kan sempa ma ye ho like yesu so mu ye ho abofia ade ne unya ye kora o se manya like wo kan ho asem
you know
gidie ya de bia me kase kwabna se ye yare ne yakọ hospital ne e ma ye duro no ma enye duro no na ase ye yare o
gidie bia me
ye se no eno na age yensa enti bibia ye wa brabo mu bibia ye gidie
you need faith
bibia enti mo me enkenya ye gidie no mo mani nyina ho ti so Penny Reverend Tete anope ye chia ye da se papa lenda so me da se so agebre ehwomo mo hwe ni nyina no ye da mo ase nyame onhira mo pa be me na ye nko online.
Okay, so you have so about Joy FM if you have credit card catch 30 years in this business
into
multimedia but Joy
and on
so what you say 30 years the onyame ase baby or there bedu and we can tell you a lot of people have been part of this and onyame
deputy
Emma Matilda in a BOG deputy now that to the president can say me born dinner na we frame say hey now where's the old man and was me sending the CV man na nipa ba back say I'm sorry. It an pewa do ano kasati e say you are sorry. Very very important. It's about what you the work at the online stories the bro. And Sunday question na February my ma kwa mo tine din komo. If you are going.
Adomonline.com ni police officer bi na yeyi na free adidie so no yesi nuro bi e for no ho. Nuro bi eni kwan say as a police officer. Ye hu kura wo ho. Kwabran kura. Tia no so eho asem eni sanso na posifo akiri nipa miensa bi yesuso so odi akodie bi ehye baabi eno so won said to me aka wo mo na 9 women zim ne ho
arrested for offering message services
with happy endings well we be for it enya Ghana we go akobio na eti he ya eti Badwam.com eni na afi amamre ne amane nso akoso ama Matilda Santida Kon deputy governor Bank of Ghana so yaje no atumo no so
Asiedu
make us Santida can you imagine
Matilda Asante Asiedu
does Santida buy na me da kwa so oh ma me facha me ai me nyina
wo we can you retro no
brother say the way Matilda Asante Asiedu na so ma wo ha drink ti and also no and woman in court for kidnapping selling daughter for 16k can you imagine she say would you nipa oba wo 16k ni nyina ya ho kire na but you know na fa won saye bibi fa won saye bibi mummy anya bibi na sa wo don say ye bibi mpo na obesire obi a wahu say oh osumesi o ya ade nti so waba de na otumu say we de onyaka ho betumi aboa dan se de bia ye de ho to nipa so ne titu ene ye kunu no mo so do nti sa ho kire ba ma na fam kakra bi na wo so oba ne ya ha nti mummy nyina ye try kakra mummy anyere ye ho ye nyina ye moaboa ye ho betimi ayeye eno an see keep faith no alive ye no a eno ano no
okay so sima wo to jo the broadcast enim de bre my ho kwan mamenka say ye wie ya na agokansi ahosepe afi e kan say asemedika apomudi ho nkomo ana ye impensempensemu ne de bro
wiki mu so de sciatica
sa pain
anya easy oh no yes sciatica timi ma bema kam se akwada na du point bi kura okọ toilet se monimu a wonte ojunso mpa wonte sa pain no na me say wow and ya tete no wa ya no akeke terade hu ya mobone ya nuru ho
sciatica this week the Ghanaian Times Agnes Owusu needs help to undergo brain tumor surgery till for any one here netiko na hwe say ohia moa sikasemo moa se de be ya se ba ku so akoye nyoma ewo ebe kwakoye surgery amna bo na yi pa anima so mi amikom de hye a potential president Yewura Eric Opoku na kasa say hey oba Ghana hapa nipa 2.4 aduane ne kom ho nsensem no chale enhye dan siye eti ye wadwuma kase pa ye enche se hwe ye nyesa food insecurity no enkoma say idini pa the Ghanaian publisher JM touch not the anointed Professor Yankazo na atro na anoda say mampen anamontu a wotu fa Chief Justice no mesro so ba ya hwe kakra na nyesa ebe wi achi na akoye ezembebre enim hakese pe from the Ghanaian publisher say abronya charges on Kenya Japan you are selfish and greedy and wasem e wan say ma me na atoshi so wako adum ne kantamanto 5 victims no or the booma de 200,000 de on so fendi juma and more the ekoso the inquisitor say MPP flag bearership for 2028 Educhum is not serious the work at ene kaza now obi about the what about the from one avoid the family here as akotria say the uni pay there na open unim de open angaza emso woni mmere so person your mind can for our party can fall Era Dr. Manebo Amanso and Neoko social media. Hey, military shuffle. There's a Nyoma Bibriwa or Kak and Semfa. And also didn't chilimo air to one. MPA boss also Wakosra IGP, your honor, Omo Kwa, a found why fetch Lino, or Miti Mehena, or my bre and no assay. Today, the Obakata dismiss asset declaration failures. Governance expect tells Mahama. I'm paying the debit to Honum. Say Nipe Binimo or Musu say. Esese obi a otimi hwe so betimi unya pade a odo nyina na obetimi dia kire no enipa be duonu aduasa bi de o mabu samra ne so na wo hwema era ye hono kan wo be ka se na ye hono de so ba ye no enche na ebe no etima keka sie ni kra boa no ti nipa ni bi wo ma bere o munye o appointment ko na me da na nkasa ye de na aso dada eno ntire bia bi so ebi so wo ma na o wo mu dada ana ese se o mu ye bia na nchire mu bi wo a ba yam ye ni ndi akire se man panyin na nkasa da ne de obi ada ne nipa binim so ada mu de din ti wuni ese se wo da wo de di no meso hwe na ye ne ntempa Forestry Commission new board chair vows say obeko atia ne o ma ensem fata say boss ni asha say kakra if Ghana gas ye call we forestry ye mo kon kakra sa e be wi stop attacks on journalists now GJ Penyimu na akasai central for ye tata ye buru ye ne ahwia sum ne tietia ya se ne kuyen ye panyin pa na akasai ye sisia enimani ye sa isu na enye papa no o me hwene ntwe ho emfiri ho the new publisher there was Sahini makes history during Abuache festival era afenyo marking ni mfo nyine ha Abuache na no de yai
weekend
afedi o say ono na tidwa so ya yes ni hini na say bibia nam ne kwam era afenyo marking asem na making parties protest today against suspension of CJ ya de ho mfo nyine bebro ekuokuokuoku amanyuku ahodo ni nipaku ahodo binom wona kase ni se kwan ya CJ fa so se betwe ne to akodwa no enam emra kwan so nya papa emmo oman no kanko ne atentere ne nti wono se wono ye kira no pay wona hyase no num wo court bia ho na wo dia ne nam kakra me be kwa kudu the Ghanaian point Ibrahim Mahama foot bill for injured Suzy Penaman akwada bia amudi agora gire brain neni no
omudi agoropo nye school no
petri na make yin say na okofa agro di school say agro nye ntokwa petri papan na veda akwere ni na agin sema ohu di oyi hope ho a doctor for say hope ho na mum sikasem hu nsem na na akwa bibi ho era Ibrahim Mama o tempa say mo fa akora de mbra apomde hu nsem de ntutu na jeje mu me fa ho kanyina ama Suzy Penaman etimi enya na nini ba ke say Rade say de ombe bibia nkoso kama mfa ma no era sabe je fisu aka say munja oh Chief Justice mo na ne de mo Ghana ba mo be kire de enya about the Chief Justice mo akire mo adwene yen so ye ho kwan se kire ya adwene nti an GBA minimum ni problem bia me so me kire se de man panya ye no aya ade a eye papa munya mo na atwo se no the new center na di pagya mu infighting media attacks weekend party era Baumia na kase Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de bia na MPP for mo the bonus central space na mo kan sema kese na mo tron sema kese sa nneoma we no sa akokon we no ene de bia the bonus central nko ma yedi ni basa na eno na ma MPP amanyuko no giana ejigu nti yenyen ahweye pa the new center so dia ba o say hey Minister of Education say mo amonu anu anuane ma yade hye no o say nsuo sa na fe wa yam tomatoes mienu now they gum no ape sisawa bi na de apete ani no no asa enwo na de egu ani no oso awi abenkwan o de mon koso minister kan o say obeba surprise visitation e bo say unsuo na o de enwo egu ani na o de sisawa egu ani no wa obenum ni nyina ahye wafu uya na o sa apam afiri ho enti wabokoko say ya de hye na o mo suku na ye mo suku fini no ye hwe ne eno anoma papa be kire nnuane papa na yemfa emma omo enim hanum say so Mahama ye nua bae maame sister ye offer say Matilda Sanchez yedo President Mahama aswen in waka nsem bebre di atoro so say kwa awoko no ko na ko hye Ghana ni munyam hye wabuhye ni munyam hye ho ni munyam bua opanyin na Bank of Ghana intiminya na so ye hwe besia no say
ye besi ha na agudie mu nsam mato so na health tips no so abai 5 minutes ye nche nti osu tie siatika ho nkomo na wochi mu nyina ye wi a na ahosepenso aba nkomo bi bewura mu na fe ye de asemidi ka to so pensem mo beba no ni dwumadie a ye bono boa se Badwam ti koso mo afidie no na anyi free ha na ye kwaba atwaso
and a Franco Trading Enterprise for Papa Fie and they plans a hot draw a fee ɛna yɛde brɛ wo saa na wɔn si ɛde asi akɔnkɔn and of course yɛka ne saa no okɔpie mu a washing machine no yɛ kama washing machine no ɛyɛ kama ɛkyɛ air condition no ɛkyɛ ɔte ase CCTV cameras no so ɛkɔyie and yɛka Franco ho asɛm adagye bɛbɔ yɛn ɔmo kan wɔn pɛ ne yɛde ɛba pari botwa me producer Kedwana Kasani Erica City where they were shassi for the EPL now Yahudi or winning that but the battle for the top 4 and Chelsea access in the Niabre I'm for oh shall Liverpool League to share down one year but much jump nice swap book with the Liverpool and some get was then of course Okopimo or the other games in more Manchester United minimum say or drain Europa League in who Sedeo or the sea from Arsenal so this who the nature ama results nice something which is there but the top 4 now and power Man City Right, also one of them games are passed in the EPL. So yeah, Senate say table next year 82, Liverpool and still 82 now. Or Arsenal, I was 67. Man City at Arsenal top was 64 points. Yen Senate games are gonna see 3 games to go. Wow, and Newcastle toss 9. I was 63 points. Chelsea also toss 63. Why and airborne remo, American crapia and a better. Now still, Nano Bassa winning, Real Madrid is also winning. Still 4 points. The Montana ahead of a game on the final El Clasico of the season. And Real Madrid de Pelignagia. Nessa Quambia so Timmy Jan nice to say Wobe she Barcelona. No, I hope it's a Bassa Bessantia show coin so and some to me Agile Gnefi Bassa and some Menoka say the trophy no Ekita Bassa so Obelusu. Yanko Pimo Spain interest in the matches this sequel. Let's come Madrid is also Jumano over the weekend. Yeah, also Spain, 4 points. The Barca and the Real Madrid into Malta Guinness came one of pay the something but Malta Guinness. Tomoswania sorry pa. They be a moke huma. They agree on some bro live or Adom TV. So Shannon Somame says South of Franco Trading Enterprise. So okay, yeah, the Baranco Pimo Bundesliga anymore. And for the first time in his career, Hurricane finally had to manage a trophy. Leverkusen train draw. By virtue of that, Bayern Munich are champions of the German Bundesliga. And Otimu say yes, Ekoye pa. Na Leverkusen for I didn't check. Yeah, we're the table no sit here on our screen. And Otimu say yes. Osha 40 no, my patch my table no so what's that here 11. Yan Corona, yan Hesania, Bayern Munich, Dasro, and of course Leverkusen, the tie Bayern Munich, Ehasa Quambias, never bit me a Kuye or Honomo, and Mushessan and Yemani City. Now Quambias no, Yashessan and Bayern Munich, dear no city or Honomo. And I'm more Reno, Haddingham, Heston Kelly, Bohom, or one area, or a table, so or animal, and no, and Sunny Stanis no ACT. If you're on any refugee, Meradia Cosso now, and at 20 years, you're not anymore in fear, you know. Almost when you're brepa, Barocco Pimo, I was the Italian Serie A, I also swire the par. Now, Napoli at the table, the Swaboso. But this weekend, Napoli we near Inter Milan, so we near, and the way final straw, yeah, how Napoli beat me at a photo finish that we and also horrible. Now, and at 24, no more than more ball or Afcon Asiano, Yan Chassi, 1-1 the end. And then, yes, at 6 p.m. in Senegal, but that game against DR Congo, and of course, South Group Nimono, Senegal, and Central African Republic, and your more group. Now, when they can't draw, and it's a Ghana, so DR Congo, a train draw. Young correct, Senegal game in the Sequoia. Oh, Ghana, yes, you bet me, and your respectable score line, and then you may 6 p.m. live commentary. I was in FM, so to catch channels of South Family now. If you want to be in Premier League and Rao Cross Sports Stadium, has a walk and a Koroko, if you know, be Asher and Timmy and Fabuan to the young quantum. Wow. Na born here in the Niger Danya Fe. No, the biggest clubs in Ghana. To second some quality. Yes, 1 or 2 players when they come Kakra, Omunyu, 19 there, and Shadam Papa Biasa. But Gold Stars na Wamaji table na Botswana here Castle mo air come anyone sa. And a bra, Koroko better draw a card on a Gold Stars a share at a home and my son betting me Agile League. To tell us a transform but Nations. Ebaka Lions by a goal and a medium above Vision by 3-1. Yakwe highlights ka camera.
Bona Kwakoti Kelvin Osiasibi. Bapia Bono Phobia Mountain, the crab on the Bona Babeti. Hussein Obon 10 now should be Wababona to Akone. A goal kick. Mohamed Kamara will make 15 for appearance this season. Abubakar Watara. Nani Abre was sent off with a bench. Mohamed Kamara. Wabone 10 on check Basi Nanso Imanola Mankwabe Pimbonafio Hussein Mohamed are throwing a court Yama Kumasia Santi Kotoko 2024-2025 Ghana Premier League Week 30 Ghana Super Clash. Way I am Mats Kasiapa our Premier League Watara and Wachishi Bruta in Adao Watara Wachishi Bruta Washi initiate white ne photos are white and actually khaki Patrick Asiedu ne Krabon Patrick Asiedu ne 27th game this season what to tentele ache 8 box no nanso Emmanuel Amankwapi Monantimanko Patrick Asiedu opponent tentele ache 8 box nanso Phobia Mountain club on front tenten Babaya Yatiashi Ravisian Toges Andrews and Team Man Wajamu dia Konfifi Henry Kwame Ansu Wabon tentene Bonachim Kika Kotiama Fabulous Akasima Bakoya Fabian Tosoa na 45 minutes no aso live coverage of the 2024-2025 Ghana Premier League corner kick for Fabulous Bobani Bonache Taboxinu Nanso Phobia Mountain Clebon Bonantimanko So all the Fabulous Kelvin Osiasibi Wakleb on the floor, Bonantimanko. Goalkeeper 49 minutes. Pono and go post in time pay. Phobia Nyomu 20 dim. Still like 0-0, still the Fabulous. Three German Bonantentenia Cheta Boxing. Vanford Mengse Jamuriama Kevin or Seasibi Kelvin Abonatente throw in a court Yama Fabulous.
Right, so no, that particular game is 0-0. You heard the other results, Tennessee Choir Guardian Premier League Magic 30. Now, we are at table, and so I had Senior AC at here. This is it. And summer tests. As of Lambs, Bomber come, you know, Timo Barco Bichim, we need 1 over Legon Cities, Adriana. Everyone is 3-2 over Brecum Chelsea, Young Apostles. It's like all these stars just shining home, you know. Nations are winning 1-0 over Accra Lions, Gold Stars Tifi, and that's a shocking results. Gold Stars Tifi will be our Peli Gaje, Karela Besha Wolfie. Wow. You have a table, no? Now you're here, and also, I want some AC at here. Nations have just row about 54 points out of Lions, toss to be 53 after 30 games. Now, BBN Gold Stars, woman so 53 points as an economical. At also 9 or 51 into 50-54 on Sasono. BBA betumi asi. BBA betumi asi. Omo nyina obi abetumi age league no. Medie ma toso no 47 out of book. Toso nsia 46, Summer Test toso 45. Bichem toso go 43, Dreams toso 43, Become Chance toso do 41, Adriana toso do baako 41, Young Apostles toso do mienu 37, Holy Stars toso do mienu 36, Vision toso do 9, 33, Kalela sing. Karela 15, 16, 17, 18, I'm going to stand so hard on Instructama de Onka, or Koda de Epim, or Instructama, not train Abano, and the one Yaw Yama Yidia, also Bakokana, Mungina Mo Akoya. I know any dear course in a Ghanaian Premier League, on some more banana, Shannon Somame, and at 6 p.m. And at 24. More be Amunian. Nancy be winning last match. I finished a calculation. Yeah. I'm going to Manchester Senegal for me defending champions. But I'm sure na nyekama. So, na be to me ko Mortar Guinness. Can one open here in some at the brewo Mortar Guinness. It's a sorry Mortar Guinness for one no matter the occasion and some Mortar Guinness about here proudly made in Ghana. Inscription never one say your original. Yes, Mortaken is okay when you did so by Samson of Franco Trading Enterprise, phone Papa Fee ho, Franco Trading Enterprise, phone Papa Fee, Samson of plans a hold on with the abano, and yet asam get to a cry. Hey, Sisi almost say obetimi ako online na wako francotrading.com and as wako app store and play store download the app no na bibia betima order e wo fie ni dia bra ehun hia so be combo shop Franco for technology omo dia ba no nti hia no so sa e fa ma soft life pa enye easy crowd awie be san ba be gina so de sie na no paye ni makoi ne de sie akonkon a ye de buy and Dr. Isaac Ofiedu of the chosen facility hospital. Yes. Yeah, we jamoto mu de maji ba bia boso and the whole Ghana. You guys are doing a wonderful job. The chosen hospital. You chia ono workers sigina na no pay. Adom TV mo hwen. Din. You be jina sunu dia si be na pade bo twa me producer. Keju na kasa ne yere kase du buari sa bra pomode won sam sha. Ewia na ko etwoda ahosapɛ so shelai. Ko so hebedwam.
And then so Badwam TV Badwam health tips. So now what you for money in come for France so near debre ya here yina say adwoda adequacy fear the do say ya na say endpoint homeopathic clinic na daroma and oboy chidom ye ne anim defo edi nkomo e wapomden enkomomo enti yare bia ha wadwen a emrante papa me ne mobile ye prosper endpoint ye free scanning prostate no ko check eben ebia uba oncheki wo twa na jinsemu a efia fam kodogo menfa onko opportunity ni ko endpoint na ko ye free scanning na lab na de otua kakra na onye bi e de abeso ya senye no ko ya bia ha wadwen yenko endpoint ho number na 0244867068 ene na otwi mu akwanya na base ne Dr. Dubuaten endpoint homeopathic clinic e di nkomo fa sciatica sciatica. There's a great big cause or side now, pay attention, senwa. Now, what you can you nearly sound come. Dog, I'm more quaba. Major, be able to Yanko Panda. Now, what you must say, which say sciatica,
Yo, your cousin sciatica, where the beer a free organ be, and I say nerve be a friend says sciatic nerve. Okay. Do it is a sciatica. Sciatica, and I sit in and say sciatic nerve, no inflammation, abem. And I say irritations abem and I say sciatic nerve no essay. Okay. Now before I become no me pese me chere sciatic no kakra and I sciatic nerve no essay ya enu nti ye beka se obi anya bi efense sciatica no. Ye ka se sciatic nerve no sciatic nerve no eye group of nerves bia eye from olamba eye usisi opachi ya wo nerves bi wo ho sa nerve no abotoa from usisi achi no e fa wo to ase ba onan kokom what you say e na ba akoso so e fa usisi no fa wo to ase ba wo left side of the leg and na we so ba wo right side e run it through eye wo to ase no e ba kokum onakokum e ba be si ayi na de ye ne sciatic nerve no ene na the largest nerve a onipa e woni pada sani ewidi na sa nerve no dwumadie kese pe no nkoan enam se eso nti no e wodwumadie mienu nerves bia no ida se nerves ni bi wo ha ye e carry motor eno no ye for movement and bi so ye sensory but this sciatic nerve no e carry the function ye mienu e ye for sensory and motor. Okay. Na just say nerve no boa e ma nipa da sani se nipa pese opeja wonan a obetima peja wonan o pese okoto a obetimi akoto o pese wonante a obetima nante o pese otu amika obetima tu amika enti enne boa e ma okotodwe nyina timi move kotodwe etimi buvu nan e ma wotimi bend down ne sa na mani nyina enti sa nerve no enna se ehho no e inflame a ana ehuhuru ana se damage bibi damage sa nerve no a ye beka so wakonya medical condition bi e fe ne se sciatica ene na abon se no wasa se unya pains ne ho nko no ba enti ye ka sciatica no a usually no it has to do with damage na damages anu a afa obon se it comes with a severe and excruciating pain etwetwemba from usisi no ba woto ase na sa pain no efiri ba nti yaka say anytime abete sciatica bia no na just say sciatic nerve no
na how aba ho
na how ayede aba ho enu nti na yebeka say wanya bi nti how no nya ba ho pepepa e damage anase sei anase inflame anase irritate anase e break down wa yes wanya bi e fe ne say sciatica
nti nkura nyina nso
obia was sciatic nerve ni bi panyin was sciatic nerve ni bi enkora was sciatic na emom no from ochina going yes as ye din courses na yebe hunu yebe hwe say enipa group of people bi bay and omutanya yi ne courses bay and this are the FS sciatic nerve ne ba end point to be party clinic yes say yade bi ha obia stroke yade yegusu ye free prostate scanning and ma e pa wo yade bi ha obia mesrew fa number no na eni nkomo end point ne bi ben wo area wo no tifa number no na yade a wo no eni hu nkomo 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68.
Yada say Dr. Duboaten now telling kan nti waka ochena nyankopon ya adom aka ye ho 5 minutes ye nche sebe ya betumi akọ onyuma so fasidama endpoint from your party clinic wonda roma ene ye di nkomo yo ochena kwa hoden wo ho a afia amankwa tamaklo bebesehia de hia no ugide bibia ni waso awrade ye na yada jo metal ase ne new single ode aba eno no bibia ni ho just one kọ nanim kọ ne ho fa okuto dwani gu form ne su frɛ no obeje oso enkomo obi music edi na wa nso ba eye adwuma nti kɔ no ho bibia ni ho so awrade yo na ya mo akɔ ba biem da wase se wa fidie ne da so da Adom TV ya da se papa health tips no na wotwe bestim enso yere foforo beba na mom week yi mu nyina no sciatica 5 minutes ye nche na onso watie bi se be ye betimi akeka ho na wakɔ onyuma eso na ye bia ni di amaye Ochenya Yankopon ya adom aka ye ho eye endpoint homeopathic clinic one mother romanti ene yetimede health tips bro juada edekosi fiada ti fredog 0244867068 ya bia hawadwin a ofre no a obejo so na shadow so on say month we Mother's Day month the whole month ye ntwen ma no nye 8 na this year no 11th no de adom ye wazo ye enanom ye bedi amamu amafili ye nyamo anke ye be de ni ye but ye nye bete o nipa mienu so na awo so be wie na oba na o kan me ma ne na onya adwen ba no kure e ma no a be bresa stop yi holiday ba ko ba no betene mu ana no me yongu bia ni ireja etukwa kakra da eja nkrara ma no na me ejina call so me stop it. If you don't stop, I'll beat you. Kasa Adam se tubo. One here by the tower ban be ban nya kompo. Enti nyomu ha botre. Na de ohwe ha adwen pa na ne nkose dem. E pa yi man just hey. What they stop it. Na de abufu abobo akọ apira no. E ma mu nkwaso. Ya mi shira ma enkanka Ghana ma. Enti Mother's Day that the lumba dum no. Me dedicate am ma ni nyina mo ya de dodo. Emema ni bi nso wo mo ya de. Yes. Yo mema ten ni bi nso wo mo pa. Or mo ya de. Ti munyina ya appreciate mo baako but a man na doso. Ya wo no nye oba nko ha tete. Mema no so mo ka ho bi. Se oba ye aduane na wudware nkrai na ado mo ko. That's one. Na mema ne ho ha ye nkama. Na aduane nyina gu omo so da ho a. Wo sori ya na wudware a so so sa kwa. Wo se ya ne mo ya. Tisa oye sa monsisem kakra. Nti na de bia ma no ye di eda no sonkunu. Ye bredo do. Ya mi shira ma pa. Enu nti na Joy FM ne Safari Valley Eco Park for this time your opportunity kese pa misro. O ma ye na no mo mani nye bra won ti ase. Ye nye bibi mo mo kra. Na wo mo ho. Ma ya de dodo. Enu nti ye de wo fa Safari tour no. Na buffet papa nuane papa enso wo ho keka bia hwe kama intense to opportunity ni na live band enso ka ho na outdoor games ahodo no niam bebre na Joy FM ne Safari Valley Eco Park for the eba nti nyu film fa ma mebra na yemma na ninye a day she will never forget in her life and no past 10 to 6 p.m. ye nyina ye kɔ pono so ye bepo no so hono enti adults nipa baako ye 950 Ghana cedi nipa baako ti se tombe onko a ye 950 Dr. Chematin 950 efia 950 ena teenagers na nketo no me kama umawe watra teenager enti ono nka ho 650 teenagers ni 650 per head o ti mo nsha no so ena enkura nketo no aha ket mo sa no 450 enti keka bom so all family line bi sa no a enti se wo de da e ka wo de ma e ka ho ye me na de ket ne Lorena ka ho ho keka ni nyina bom ene wakuma ne omu nyina ka ho akeka bom nyame ya adoma ye hia wo ho enti wetimi do payment na fa 0593038842 0593038842 e mani mo hu e one time ade a wo ye ne nyina ade ade gi abanti yentua wo de usika no fa so obuku table ano no esa oba no family no matna se kama entu kwan nko obi man so ansa yemma yi mo so ye wo miamia hodo bi efe mu baako ene safari valley eco park wo so kone ko hwe woni so ade bibia kire wadwon wo de makan hu afre 0554594727 0554594727 and 0302216540 yeah registration by 12 noon Friday 9th 9th May na say you're closing to Mr. Fanhujimu se sie ene de okasi anu ankasa ba sa na tie adwuma na no wahyehyɛ na kama no ya no wachire no support nti ho anu no wanso apie na waba ani abedin komo hwan na meka na semu ye na yadwoada woni madwoada by now anka ayi poku a 101 otenadwom dada enne de paninu aba na Dr. Esiama ama Debi Dr. Michael Kojochire Matin C4C liver specialist kofare by waha ene ni bedin komo nti ene livoton no ene si hei na ye hwe homeopathy kwan a ye de ebeboa pomodin ehun se da ye mo akwaba
Onye mama da se.
Na bibia aboko de.
Oh, nyame adaro ma ne mo mpa bo.
Ye de nyame ase adwuma na wo ye.
Ba me 19 years old o. Ntai se me tua 650.
David.
So teenager, na me 19. Se me de me ID card e kire se ye se me tua 650.
O ye 954 no ntutua.
Na ye so de ye ho agi mo bi.
Adaroma ye hwe ene ekwan a ye de homeopathy kwan sanyarwa hodo ana ebeka
yo me da say ma me fa nchia ema ahwefo ina no cross semini for C4C enya 10 years
wow.
Na 10 years no ye di djuma hodo bebre so 10 years in Ghana 7 years in Europe and o hwe kwan a ya fa so ahwe Ghana for ete ha ene ebusuafo so ewo oman Europe mu yare ahodo bebre ena ya handle na emu no ena me ye research ehu se regardless every ailment ewo ye nipedua ni mu no se ye jai hunamakwa awa ye friend brebo ni free mu a enye ye eno nti na ene ye new dimension no more of specializing on brebo no esan say enkrofo bebre na ena na pe omo hwe yen omo da nro so ahodo bebre for yare ahodo bebre but obi wo ha some of the complaints yen so wa fe dura na yare ne nko wa fe dura enti eduadua mu ne hu say one the liver is one of the vital organs say one hwe ni year na liver ni ni ahonde a emfa ho na edura obefa wasase so angel esan say liver no one of the major functions say a breaking nro na wo fa no na etumi e de ayarehwe ana ayaresa e de abrew ena two ye ntumi nka say we enya kidney problem we ekura akoma problem ana say we enya ye beka say cerebrovascular accident say we nya stroke yare adwemu yare without the liver enti yare bia ni ho ana say condition wo fe mu bia no brebo no ejina ho say meka say like king corn ana say king na yehwe yeti ekosi ye na se moja na edi efrusa ewo mu na ubenya moja papa say bema ubetumi di agro ewo mpemu yie a you need a clean blood akoma no betumi aye adwuma yie when after akoma no benkum yebeka say the left ventricle no apompi moja no circulation no ne ade no brebo no na eye vital no na air filter obi water complain mitanya malaria mitanya fever obi hepatitis B hepatitis me say brebo no eye king corn enu ntina C for C ye do mu esukon ye say for us no sisia no after 10 years of work in Ghana and 7 years in Amsterdam no 2 years in Germany ye hwese sisia no ye benya abotre aboa Ghana for in terms of brebo nti we mu ina so na me ye ho research na yankopon adom ye kopie o man India mu na ene minyanya enka studio enka ye makwan na nipa baako anase nipa betumi afre first wo ne amaka fa brebo no saa nipa no bebi ofre free bia no me channel we 600 Ghana cedi yanya wo Ghana how e man India nipa no me channel free including delivery then they offer free say nale ruguo say offer free bulgao free delivery free product bebi a wo bia no menya free ha na nka magi details na me dey asend am utwa nko ade a say na pay kakra wate efa brebo the role of the liver no utwa nko ade a me dey be ma na research so ye me book so amatro eno so me dey beka product no ho na che say me dey asend o enti wo fa product so na wunya nimdie efa the science of homeopathy eba I say homeopathic treatment in healthcare delivery na ma sign the way so I then e dey ache ho for free na first 100 callers so I na pay so no omo be free no mo so mama mu 50% na che say instead of 600 no so benya no 300 okay and also with free delivery in the one here crambo say obeba ya so eye and I say obeko pharmacies all over Ghana o there bibia wo bia no and also ye the bed deliver ma you know for free
10th anniversary no
me patcho ane wow if you are honestly no yentumi enyi yehu emfri brebo no ho akola openi oba bema ye mamenom nze brebo no eye bribia eno na eboa yen efri nyare akodo hu bebre nti yaye no e max say with C for C umma ye ho na with whatever condition ye be yi brebo no efri mo obeka say wo share you are treating maybe let's say parasympathetic nerves and I say defect of the sympathetic nerves and I say bia more of an ophthalmological problem say obi wenya eye defect and I say bia na kuma say obi bia o see ni sisi ye ne ya you can't do without the liver and no na pay me buy say with our 10th anniversary in Ghana no ye bomoden na yetumi enyasa akwenye na pay say wo hwe all over western region nyame ya adoma echina me ankasa me ba be pie mu ewo takrade fejai may sport takrade C for C ayasabe ewo takrade ente o hwe every eye prestia o hwe every eye takwa o hwe every eye enzema any part of western region say wa basi for C da say o fa C for C edru bra na behumi ankasa 7 a.m. na matenase nyame ya adoma eya kwentu nti by 12 o'clock ewia na masore ti bomoden na tro eto ho se Dr. Chirematen ebepie mu ewo takrade echina benada exactly 7 a.m. Saso na wukuada all over central region say wo hwen free manke say mo hwen free Cape Coast whichever aspect be a no bomoden na in central region Cape Coast Green Hill so eye wukuada 7 a.m. so na matenase ewia 12 o'clock na masore nti bomoden even say opese yauda osan behum wo central region Cape Coast o de frɛ na book appointment say opese efiada na wohumi a bomoden na o de frɛ but this week there ma dedicate ama western region and central region nti bomoden na behia na regardless be send your condition no tibia ebusuafo so mo hwe wo oman Europe mo USA, United Kingdom, wherever. But modern Amsterdam, C4C, Ayarsabia so a war Passion Uvavec, a war Holland asase so Amsterdam, but modern so na offer line so ye be direct to Ubenya C4C liver tonic so a ka ho asemi. Liver tonic no tonic bia nyamia dom yashise is a whole research. Me no ka say normally no nka obehwe TV anka bia obeti so obi ka eduro ho asema anye herbal na bia orthodox over the years e bin si wo Ghana da say obekọ homeopathy sorry obekọ pharmacy bi say oh me pe homeopathy eduro ato but if you ever bizarre say buy Europe every pharmacy we call it apothec but to buy Europe now ka say oh call a pharmacy oh me pe homeopathy eduro ato me pe chelidonium me pe avena sativa ubenya bi ato but ade na Ghana no ye hu efrim ade na Ghana no ya limited and the way near first no amba until this 10 years no I just say what basi for see aso ye homeopathic hospital unya homeopathy dro ento oko USA pharmacy bia ubenya Canada ubenya India brochmem ubenya antina kire say o hwe natural medicine we so natural o enye any synthetic or chemical or anyway yen ahabanroi aye nature ena India or my Germany akika bomu ena omode aye special homeopathic medicine ena ye de special formulated ingredient are prescribed to franchise on this particular product and the product with the whole of Africa C4C and omajinya tumu say a homeopathic medicine and the wo share nkra na we pharmacy Mr. don't lag behind because every pharmacy in every district will need to sell homeopathic medicine. Nyankopon adom C4C kofa by after our 10 years of ejuma experience we say clinical data ya gather no we and ye dey ba say ye dey ba na ye dey aboa so first 50 callers ofre 050 00 40 331 050 00 40 331. Send a mechanic first 50 callers so far 50% with free delivery.
Yeah, Dr. Michael Kojoche Martin at se papa yadana say intimate friend no na beje we live to no bisa question we try on our fair na book no so kan ho to wonu mo no na we read so na for tetenema ase na Western Central Montreal dog na moneno ankasa Asia na mamenkai wo se MNC Group Global one more adwumaku a eba minerals food trading gold export real estate and logistics a won di mo akotene pa one more adwuma 12 solid years na countries ahodo nwotwe 8 and one more wo Dubai or US China ya one more eboa pa ntimesrew de mabobbo so e pasa woni one more dis a so wuji munim de ni nyansa nso one more boa wa mo ye hu delivery no nyina nso a ni nyina no ye MNC Group show take advantage ye na what won kan na woni one more eni ensa wo so yabusia ni adofo iso edi one more wo den ne nti nyina ye nkamom na ye ne wo mu ndi birthday no kra awrade aya de ogusunsu hira one more mako Miami designer 1 Liran collection Liran collection Mr. Fato Somami Osmo happy birthday Enko Emma Liran Collection, CEO of Liran Collection. That's on Mrs. Linda Anson. I near the birthday. No, enwam. Toba paun kwaso. Many so papa party. Oh, yeah, mammy. Just a material nenya. Obeke can boom press or hop mama. Until Liran Collection. See you in there. A radin koswan to condemn patenting and what dini yan sawum. Onfanomo nyini huno wo mamma ni nyina nso na wadwuma nso emu emra nyam saa happy birthday enko emma afi yankasa ya de papa bi yeye happy 65th birthday mama efe inshira obradwumadie obapa One kwaso. Hey, 65 and I had to say 56. She say cute no a. Onyini ne na ho fa na yemmo. Mame won kwaso. Nti ye ne so wo call retirement. Aye che. Ye why ade nyame hira wo. Ye ba be tape wo honyansa ne nimdie no. Na nei wo je wa home. Yen so ye de ato so. Nti ye ne no adaje ni poso. Ti makunkun jina mu den. Ayi we say nkan pa nke ejina enya akura na yakota akiri na ma ye fe because mame no wasom so I radio no for 28 years. Hey, obi mfie was ancestral. Mama efe won kwaso. Ye ni so papa happy birthday come on. Afemi amade ba ko ai Prince Aboaje Sechi. Happy birthday Prince Aboaje Sechi, youth organizer MPP ayesu anu. Yeah. Incoming. That I'm a friend no. Unkwaso. Onyame hira onyo kese. Kusi se obeye kese pa. Afei happy birthday nkoma Mr. Benjamin Ayivi. Ghana Water Limited. Unkwaso papa Eradi hira onyo kese kusi se obeye kese pa. Happy birthday nkoma Wisdom Ab Level. Oboase. Mr. Wisdom Ab Level. Oboase na wo unkwaso otete oboase no mni ade ade a na wa wani tua baby free ba. Mrs. Nelly Deborah wo UK. Mrs. Nelly Deborah happy birthday onyame enkoso enhira na onye okese kusise obeye kese pa. Madam Bridget Danso ewo wager happy birthday obapa Bridget Danso erade enkoso a no enhira no ntena ni mo so nkyerɛw edu nkwa na eme wasase so Mubarak Yakubu happy birthday enko enfa emma ochiame amokodakwa na wishimo happy birthday. Happy birthday sonkoma Mr. Isaac Ba ya we head of compensation and benefits NAT headquarters and when you're 50 years. Oh papa, 50 dear that's when you're 40. Onkwaso eradin show no nyo kese. Happy birthday nkoma Mabel Abna Brago aka Ariana Papi. We free Highline Baby any estate. And sister Mabel Abna Brago. Happy birthday. Eradin Shao no nyo kese pa. Happy birthday nkoma Mr. Mponsa Nelson Namponsa, manager St. Benedict Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Dwaboso branch. Onkwaso. Eradin shesha mu nyina bako. Na omamo akoma mu mpaye ni nyina eradin nyamamo. Onyamamo. Nyame hira mu. Na onyamo kese pa. Ochena nyame adom nkwa wode wo ho a yebesa ato so de edu so no Sister Sunday bi. Oyega obehu sepe okakra. Asa oye Monday wanye careful abeda. Nti oba na wode ahosepe ato so. Medi afia amankwa tamaklo.
Memwakwa baba Badwam ahosepe jumadi so medi Sister Sunday medi free Winiba ana bro di ntine ne ahosepe yaba ha say etia. Nansemu hono me mamo update about me mano and shoma jumadi no ba kwa obeka ho okensini our Bamont so as the first runner up. And free. I'm sure you are wondering who it is. Stay tuned and Kobe Many Isaac say Kofi say and then I'm Sami Okuto. I am a director. Jaba Winiba. Let's catch up with this beautiful girl. Our Tonyo Moa Obias. No Ganani. Who is she? Like her voice, everything about her is too demure. Me the Sister Sandy. Memwakwa baba Joseph Media. So now come honi her oni aye kwani honum. Where, a man simpe imbiria eri grow. A man simpa kofo imbiria eri grow. Sewamba we. A man simpe imbiria eri grow. A man simpa kofo imbiria eri grow. Sewamba we. A man simpe imbiria eri grow. A man simpa kofo imbiria eri grow. Sewamba. Lee is in the body. How are you, baby?
I'm fine, thank you, Auntie. I'm
Oh, yeah.
Pachine.
What I saw is bro for now.
Pachine.
The winya.
I've just stopped.
Do you have busuya? Maybe it's me resab for na me dictionary. Lee in Shoma season say now by
6.
Yeah, Nancy. Season 6, you know. Oh, by you know, come out. Yeah, Nancy. I can say na. Oh, church. Me read. I ever has say.
We need Basimpa.
Okay, I'm answering.
Area we are is known as Unity Square.
Okay. Only my back was a train to my friend Unity Square, no?
Not really.
I mean, Jamanti. Oh, okay. Season 6. Oh, by na. Also saying.
Third.
That's second runner-up.
Yeah, second runner-up.
Let's talk about the journey a little bit. Oban Shroma, from auditions to how I best selected the first 15. No. Now I'm to check a car. Now GDS will make it to the finals, to the main show.
Yeah, I really had confidence. Okay. I was really confident, and I knew say. Although I wanted to be first and let me do first, but I'm being bad. She never pick. She never pick up. And I send her message 1,000 times today.
Goalie.
No, she don't mind me.
Go, baby.
Mad at me. Is it too late now to say I'm sorry?
I'm not sorry, baby.
Cause I miss so more than just your body.
When did I register American Got Talent? After performs now. And I feel hot on your main.
My grandpa's song, yeah.
And your main
disco dance.
Mike, I can't young emotion. I know Jamaica, I mean,
everybody. Hey, hold your baby closer. Hey, dance to the disco sounds. Sounds, stereo sounds. My love, my baby. Okay. Hey, my baby.
Oh, my so. And these two songs, I do at the main house. Yeah. And I will come one, I will be decent.
Head.
Life after Nshoma, at the same year.
It's been really good. I get to see new people. People like Auntie Minam Kromo, especially when we finished that week. When I came home, you see my poster was on my car. So wherever I go, like Lee. At times I'm like, hey, it's too much. Lee, adorson.
That's a favorite that form and that form.
Good fun. It's
go for the social media. Lee, okay.
Make I fun.
So there, Lee. And who me who said getting opportunities be able to say that.
I got picked as a host for a certain children's show, known as Children's Corner on Radio Windy Bay. Yeah. Okay. And then I used to go to perform at some people's weddings, engagements. It's been so good. Like, words can express how happy I am right now.
I buy that bra for the all day. You want them what I don't bra for them. Or they were infantia. To bra for kakra tree no the mixum, but my tree in your mom, why?
Mati.
And say for you as a brand, you know, more environment, no from very cozy, bisa. Life after Nshoma, have you thought of maybe I'll be really easy when you be an baby?
Yeah, I've thought of it, but on the CC and me cultural BC, me per day, me focus on BC, that's when you see my real show.
Wow, that's nice. School by now,
my SS school. I want to go to Wesley Girls.
Wesley. What the alcohol by the because one call Wesley Girls a crano. Or they brought for queerness, what they share come for. Now I call Wesley Girls. Aside music, what that song is saying, so bad. A
doctor, medical doctor.
Oh, also there one being, about a medical doctor, which field? Because I know it's broad.
For that one, I don't want to say it. It's a surprise, so they should just look out for me.
Yeah, because about finals and your man, let's take a look at this performance from Lee. Abra and Shoma finals, was same Shabra.
One papa, see, I promise on my honor, I'll be stronger than the soldier, must say me kana mama. Under your canopy, I day untouchable in the name of God. Your canopy, under your canopy, I day untouchable in the name of God. Side west side, everyone crying, pain all day, all night. Yeah, I am saying, I can't, I just find it time to move with gangster. I don't want any answer. No man who that desperation of ever be mansa. Some number one lion. Ya me de ma payaba. Me talk on perfect against mama be ma payaga. Mami o de yo we are in pain. But very soon you be fire for shake. Ya we like tente. Inti da be na bi o ta tell a be shake. Ye be shoma umatia di ni sare be dia maya tampa ko ma de mo maya jumpa tinade. Make sure mo papa see I promise on my honor I'll be stronger than the soldier mo say me kana mama. Under your canopy.
Yes, I'm so mama kwa baby. I hope said that performance. I'm waka kanyama bebre about Lee. Yeah, catching up with Lee in Shoma season 6, second runner up. Did your boss say when I was it third? Now, were you disappointed?
Yeah, because I was disappointed, but actually, I was like, there's nothing I can do about it. It's CAV. Yeah, so I just moved with the flow.
Maybe why very mature though. More share, Lee, my cry baby, and how is school? So bet you'll be see. I hope so. We'll see there. We'll be making you proud.
Yeah, I will for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But I want being to for sure. Them say for shizzle manizzle. Yeah, for sure. I mean, just about instrument. Probably boa. Why pan waffin will show the whole instrument show, the crew, your people, one door more, Olivia more. Why no waffin?
I'm going to also okay, first on my list is obviously Auntie Sandy. Second, I'll say Uncle Ampedu.
Hey, Ampedu, well, Kofi Ampedu, big shouts.
My favorite one done on him, beautiful. Olivia Blessings. Ghana Besia, Ba Obofo. I've missed everyone. Yeah, and I would also use this opportunity to thank my auntie for everything she has done for me. Yeah, I really thank my auntie Baba. God bless you, God bless you. I also thank my mom for the support she has been giving us. Like, since we started the show, my mom has been supporting us day in, day out. I'm really, 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 really grateful.
I didn't know first of all what talents. Now fear for no boosting for air tower. It's been a while I can't wait. And Stroma.
Yes, you're right.
And Stroma.
Yes, you're right.
And Stroma.
Yeah, and she is right.
Adom TV.
Yeah,
yeah. Catching up with Lee. Of course, squire. Baba visiting. You back was school. Yo, fans and soccer crowd streets and so sa. You baba school more best. Keep studying. Combine the music, and I hope to see you at the medical field. You know, being a medical doctor. It was great catching up with you. We school now, and you're fatwa to us, Mamma.
My team.
So, wouldn't mean Jamaica. I was so who and I say,
I hear.
Who make a cry?
Share jump and crown a minto.
Be a dog, come out. There's more for seminar or dainty for mammy.
Okay. Okay, by a giddy.
I like it.
I've spent all of the love I saved. We were always a losing game. Woo! Small town boy in a big arcade. I got addicted to a losing game. All I know, loving you is a losing game.
Ain't see Abusia for Hanamidili, Ebesi, Yaba Winnie Bidie. Me who was sitting in back where I say Starboy Quartain. Matis or the record label be a friend Bonnie to the world record label. Matis artist me no, and I was so me Anton Chanoni and you no son churching como. Now you misunderstand so artist bang and a good record label. So the later Bonnie Papa Starboy Quartain, men and churching como Lee. Love ya, see ya, baby. Bye. Young Starboy, Honum says, yeah. Ya mama, Aquabamba, Badwam, who's a page media, meeting the sister Sandy. Na Yaba Watcher Festival, Winniba. Me to Tumaniana, me who say, me papa nimpon, Ajinegua, our hair, as usual, as stylish as ever. As ever, always looking so good. Starboy Kwate. Social media photo, the Starboy Kwate. What is that, you know?
Mate.
I didn't know, okay. What's so with you?
Because you can't fight the media until my accepting in good faith.
You know one thing we love about you, the way you talk. What to take and kind of comments in social and as well.
You telling me?
And I make catch on the way he talks so eloquent. Say. Social for nepa wasempa.
Me do masi, me sumpo masi sir.
Ya mo akwa baby.
Me jemoso.
Ya ba ye na me tenkra say afi bia wo ho de beta echi na dodo na person mo so aha na wo free ana.
Dabi really ba yeah baby manage ho. Manage a che say me wa dofo ha special dofo. And sa festival we so ye festival atra wa che ye. Enti safi bia me one ma the little I can do to support that and also to present myself no. Ya na ehia me pa enti mamba no.
Let's talk about Bonnie to the World Records. They say artists buying a sign was a label.
My signing me, and I'm working tirelessly on them because I need to come out big this time round. Anyway, having, as it were, having not been successful in the past, I think this time I need to be extra careful, plan well, and come making hits and all that. Enti me wa artist me so far.
Acho artist na ye hwan mo ne hwan mo omonyum bi wa abonten dada.
Omonyum ni abonten, but more beautiful songs anytime soon, pretty soon. Because of Baba could be my may listening together. Yeah.
Officially media
you know it. You've done this for long and you understand the deal. Into your business. So yes.
That idea of homo, you need to me and so the other than I am we are ready, friend. I am better which the more didn't pay.
No, him, Papa be Matua 7.
Then if I share that's Sonia Chechenko.
Matimida was someone to make a sign.
I tell you about Winnie by a backcry, Isaac or say, Kofi, I say, I'm a cinematographer. But then Samuel Kutu, director, J. Cole, a social media executive, meeting the sister Sandy be a guy. Lee. Come join me, let's close, baby. It's your bye, your background, bye.
Hello.
Commander 6. Carlos said it's here.
Yankosme Hunyina Akwaba. And that's why Brena Oshe Adom TV Bre every sene Edwada. May Bosubeda etosunum afimpim yenu any edwenu enum. Yeri asemi de kajumedie ebebro. Medinde akwesi ensia. Eguso ewo ejajuomu. Ya ye charge ni nyina se ye hene baako asante mampo hene da sebre osebunso ye otosmienu efra ne ntoma ewo ne tentim wotina nanom ewo akura eti asante mampo ye ni ta akoko so papa yese adaje enu akura na monio kese enkomfama asante mampo hema na ajakoma difie ye otosmienu so waje ginemu na wohwe aboa mantotue na na mayemfo ye ka wonyina atimi awie peyo da se kese so konfama manhia nso e wo chitaye manhia nso de ema senebe ya ye nana eyo ebe boko na na somdwe emu ene ye hwere mu se asantema council ebe ko asetena na ebrebem na mpanefo de to apono so a ya bobo mu dai de na wotwe dadie no ebe hye eti Kosomo waso eno afidie ena Adom TV. Efiro die. Ensempa ye fa yekuru no yema no emmoeda. Na bia ka cham da sebre beebi. Ebre no so ne ye show niema da sebre osebos yo tosme no adawrmenti. Asante mamponsa kan ya bonsa mpa. Sempa ni kan se awenie enkasa. Medende akwasi ensia. Asemi de kabre ena edruswe. Na otwi mu and I think that from Saturday, yeah. And Yagasa Yenua Jerry Justice, your war at Adom 106.3 FM. Eboa nine ewotema akwan bi eso. Na niama we aba seriously the kind of sikaye free tema eba. It is on my kwan no ehwo techima or say your mind nyina ade hiade. And there be the same thing I make fa takrade ekro no nyina ho. sika e free takrade eba as compared to ekwan ya saa sika ne nam so eba nkrakwadwa mu a asif ma awreho obi ote takrade ye wo hwem bia be di adanse se takrade akwan enwie ni papam baby esika kese free body ni kwasa nke tutu wa jejem na so leadership say o man nchi kire ne nkanko no sinto bi wo baby bebre manfa ko tema weba mame tema video no memao tema a free runabout ebesne twem akọ Harbour Road na hwe ekwan pa kasa kese ya edisika bro men enam so ekwan ya kasa kese ya edisika ede bro man Ghana ekwan ya enam so enu hu awre beho osibe fem obedi wa bobo sa so bi kan ye enko se hwe. It's so sad. Ibe yi video ni akire wo mu ahwesa kwan no wahwesa kwan no hwesa kwan pa cars enam so na Thomas Pacho you read never fret Bella mama why your phone so benya Bella number na check WhatsApp na ya man boni Bella enso akwa koduru bia be ka ho ya ka ho asemi na o twa foni che na ya de kwan so e che TV so no ekwan ya we ya kwan ya elidi akọ tema habo biaye mo my Ghana sikakese pa tema habo hwe kwan ya elidi akọ hono. It's so sad. Asifim awrewo sabanesa ya kan kwan wasema kan kwan wasema kan kwan wasema but even to the extent of your bread basket town una se afem una now se afem waba pa so nya video na fato so ma me na ahwefo ntimi enfollow komana ye ni so this is a kwanya ya kan wasem no tema Harbour Road no enie kaya na mo nyina ekwa akotwe sika na ekwa akotwe aba hwe kwanya enam so. This is Tema Harbour Road. Tema Harbour Road. Hwe kwanya enam so. Something drastic needs to be done about this. Something drastic. Something drastic needs to be done about this road. The matter say abandana na aircon ye de ma contract. Azom de ma Judicial say onye ene to ekwan no. Ba bai na adwuma ne buru Judicial to the age tem Harbour de no afri Judicial nsem ye baba re award this akwan e de ma contract. Contractor be e this akwan we ma bia no. So also take into consideration the kind of cars here nam sa akwan so. They should also take into consideration the kind of cars here nam sa akwan we so. Because we can't be having this road. Yet we nya a kwan say ya a twisika kese e de maye. Same way na there be a make Accra Kumasi highway. Hwe cars wodo nam sa akwan we so. 19 kojo ho ye boy ye 3% ye best Accra Kumasi highway do akari ba pem ne. Ye ntimi nya ye. Something drastic. Drastic. Obia kwan hia. Obia potem yote akwan ehia pa. But akwan ya twisika de more mine de. Akwan ya twisika de more mine de. Ye ntimi tutu na jeje mu. Now, some of the issues so are cause sa akwan we. Akwan ye se bia ye nya da o. Akwan ye hu na ha de mu. Enye se bia ye nya da o. Ye the name of ashenkafo ni bi so no mu a nipa bone sem. Ashenkafo a edi ka sakese bi efa tama habo ho so nipa bone sem. Yellow di wia. Yellow di safa overload no. Near the abegina the shoulder of the road. Best nansa na otwe na kanda so esi wono mu a. Ka abonnie ma say dem ejina kwane so. E be na kwane timi nya hoden. 3 days, 1 week. Na ka aye overload. Esi sa kwan we so. And they come back to how you walk wakeboard. And what temahabo. Na so still car seat me overload. E be china kwan. E ya sam foforo. I think somewhere February this year, the Minister for Roads and Highways, and the Minister of Transport, Eko temahabo. What boy ya video now? Can you get this to graphic online? So a video now. Minister no a video now. My video near here and come on minister ne have a pet for a code about send a bay as you load no and yajma. Just a video way.
Because you just went into the port now. They are not weighing any track. They are not weighing any track. The weighing bridge is there. They were not weighing any track.
This for instance is from the port. MPS.
MPS. Okay. Maybe MPS is weighing. But the Ghana Link side, they're not weighing anything. So what is the weight of that vehicle?
This one. This is a 6-axle truck. No, from the port. From MPS, there is no weight. Okay. 7,000.
37 tons. What is here?
Yes, please.
And what did you get?
29. 800.
If the calibration is accurate, yes, that should the weight at the port and here should tally. Even if it's not the same, the difference shouldn't be that. Is this one also within the limit?
Yes, please. This is a 7C truck. It's supposed to take 70,000, but it's 23,700.
Where is the big truck? Where did he say he's going? 6.
The one that is the Taka. Yes, please. 6.
Honorable Bukari Bukari, the minister responsible for transport, paid a surprise visit to some of the Azilo weighing stations in Accra, with specifics on the port, where a lot of goods come out of the Tema port. We are currently at the GHA, Ghana Highway Authority weighing station, just at the beginning of the Accra motorway. Myself and my colleague noticed some unfortunate or made some unfortunate observations at the port. It appears many of the
Okay, it's the Minister for Roads and Highways, Son of Kwame, Gavins Agboja, and one Minister of Transport, and I'm called Temahabo. Then you know, free Kumoya ye di as a Aziloda a war Temahabo no. Near Ghana Link and manage no. Or my Yahoo be Ghana Link, I will be also ye be a area, but Shenkafon and you see. You ya what a port security, Mashas a one more, and your monument to make sure say those a drivers no, and be making sure so much for Azilod Neso. No be a funny mamma now, Moroso. And now the reason here, man, the Minister of Transport, a paid that surprise visit. Ghana Link, you man, what you know, why you in every year? Yeah, what say? You're making sure say I shan't can be overloading your beer and free time I have a piano or be first one young when your man would draw. No confirm my name Rosso. And no say Yaquino. And no say Yaquino. Tishenka no emphasis because me can be our coach, you be sick or baby. And one flow in the man, I'm gonna book us. No, salo, no, the making the shoulder of the road. Now, Chibaku, na kind of Swiss one. The bed now quiet me now, wedding. Namqua Masonadi Amani Boni Bella. Isabella wore a year tema, Menoka say or tema, Habo Road, Neso. Now, Ochafoni, and Chapatama, Habo Road, no. Bella, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I'm a pedro on said a quantity out here.
Oh, a quantity, 50 cents tonight. I can't want some can sanity. I no pay me background, a quiet way winter no traffic, ever quantity. So, how about me road no traffic was a quiet way I'm winter. Who do I say for no money one day and ya crash? I say, who drives set or the Akaka or the Akasa in Fiomo. It would be your dimple not a son in the Casa if I can who crap or the Casa Quanis and Etan. Say, oh, my Kaka, and ya dear, said, oh, can't declare against society, Abeba, a drama, the same thing.
Okay, it's young share, I never quite yet, titty, yes, sir. We share a yet shoulder of the road now. Long vehicle cars elodi parking all them and upon will be sao.
I am not more having say. I am not my activity one say I'll get him what a big can parking. I didn't call a quan say you know a friend says show that the cars are the car a quan who show that no any a quan who difference no nini I had the bacona. It's no amuka ke mu no mu gengi na hono e na ekwa no so nye hwe obetwemu sesi ankofo ekotesi ikabra mo ebe cars especially cars intieti anu salon cars ne de omo asem ye mo bompo se omo asem ye mo bo papa it's no maka ye fi omo intino obi a manage no ho na esa ye husu pa esa se tractor kesi no ma parking wo we no so no shoulders no so no oh kwa unim se bi wo we ni mwanya careful kana kete mo de better man no it e kesa wo ha mu se ya wo so ya extra careful anya sa accident kasa me fan say road users na kasa for my used to kana e fa na say no it omo wo so mo bo mo dey say on the kono boko se na be ya obi ka answer because ka no answer no to ya answer for
Bella afa yen hwe ade ba ko ya eye drainage system ye was a habo road ne so entie so ye senya ekyerem se drains no ebi eho atechema eti ama ensuo to a ise se be fa drains makono etimi fa nko na aba be tai ekwan ne so no wode hu nkoma what to say
me pa drainage system water na de enko hokra I say, baby, drainage system water my baby. I say, who come market to hipa baby. I say, drainage system. You know, cause that is now what a quan uni na that is no. I block you. I blow a CC. I'm so this time and so to be another to done. I say, good that I mean, a CC and the it's your body. It's your another. Accident to yading city so make Tama the Sabian called Vian Bao. Tama Unipano, Asana Udisani Nakato Sashe, Koso. If he rode a gata or road or did I didn't say whatever.
Bella, I'm for so much about me that's Yamani Boni Bella. And a day Amani so Ebrene Anope. So that was the true state of the road, no. And once Manoka, and maybe I may pass you know, come once the drain system so what so. Agent sleeping pataku. Yes, it is how quiet I was me. Drain kesiye pa that one more senka and so to it be FM a day econo. And what we quantana so the ma temansu kesi outdoor a benyina. But that drain system in Yajuma. I break it down. It might say and so toa and so tata kwaneso. And that also forms part of the reason my video and that forms part of the reason tia. I'm a kwaneso no. SSR. Konsoni ta kwane so aso che bedu ba bia na makwane so ayemre na sa hwe kasa kese ya hweke asoma na belekan ebi le sumwe we walodi awie ye osen kokko bo be gina honom sa bia mese 3 days e bia mese na otwe no da so gina honom na hwe kasa we mu niema na de gina kwan so for na otwe ba ko a e kwan be de nya hoden Mami more the Minister for Roads and Highways, Honorable Kwame Gavin Agboja Abaso. Ma send ye oba ye wama directive to urban roads in 24. Said there are some emergency akwan ward more or see a patch in 10. And unless us ha akwan can was so e can be. Unless a tema kwan can was come with us before set contract and cause ever hit you road. Eti minister koso for fun sa everybody kaka yen chiri obi ne yen tan obi utu na mo so be ya de papa emwo bi esefata be be ma yen fa platform into us se bi yen kan se bone nkwanfo yen man Ghana ho. So as the minister no etu na mo bo ase be ya at least yen nya contractor kra nya sika fa ma no so be tie si kwan so aye kwan se de pe no yen pache mu kakra. And to create to be boama accident we are no to be perform. It was say nya award to a contractor. They bet you kakra say yan popo pale ayu tokro na beba mu no. So minister kudos any urban roads in 24. And then we topa ya mutu ma won se ma I list watch nam the list match there for ti ubehuru ba bia sentimentum ewom Alansam airport where be nyina so ekeka home and that so many areas meaning off head or some listen in abachro no wa kwan ya the minister na ma kwan say ba bia kwan ye nya contractor koso ad manim ya asese no ye ko patch se be ya o how ne consider the bre ashenka for sa kwan so no sa ha no betimi abra se kakra e ba passe koso be boso nya bompanifo abaso e wo ho. But now to Ghana Port and Harbour Authority and the Minister of Transport. Minister said now pay a surprise visit to the authority somewhere in February this year. No, you best also say call no be because tie ya eba ayese o saba ko no still amun use one no. And ye jama shankafo no eye overloading every port in the inside. Me was so report now, but to could be a cabinet me from a pie and ask cabinet me from a cobiano. Yama Ghana like above way honum. To check the weight of the cars. And to wow na hwem yan you see. Minister of Finance from Transport Minister. Finance from na anomo to itself fata obiano. Yentimi to na shankafo a eyesade no. Yentwi amaso. More especially Ghana Port and Harbour Authority in Pelifua. Ayen hwama sade no ekoso no. Ya kwa ni said do. Ya kwa na said do. Where about one ya that's the video no. Kasa odi omochi a. Twa no pemfoni abela atwade a kire. Twa no pemfoni abela atwa kire. It's so sad. Mam da say bread dance moves now.
Ladies and gentlemen, a message has always been love. Wow. Love. And it's a beautiful time. Oh, yeah. Getting that groove on. Reminiscing of other people's times. Oh, yeah, this is love. Let's do this one more time. And ladies and gentlemen, the message has always been love. Wow. Love. And it's a beautiful time. Oh, yeah. Getting that groove on. Reminiscing of other people's times. Oh, yeah, this is love. Let's do this one more time. And ladies and gentlemen, a message.
Are also to the beer. Need to be so actually your hore. So Laos da sebre or sebon su your toss me no. Asante Bampo Hine, and in hima. Nana ejakuma diffie, ya no so a toss me no. Nice collabo. Oma in Kwabra Sante Atanase. Oma boko there.
Akwasi Bibia Boko na. There's a story in the graphic. It's quite alarming.
Okay.
2.4 million Ghanaians vulnerable to food insecurity. And that's a story by Kingsley Asari and Minister Food and Agriculture, and I draw your attention to this insecurity situation in terms of food. Aduane ho asem akwatwe and ebekwa Ghana for ade she be omo a certain bracket mu. It's so alarming. Me who say o kan ye habo no e kwan ekoho. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Nti mama fa manu ntumbi na mensere se akwasinya se kwan no mo nye yo. Maybe that's what you're also getting is you're not getting. E kwan no, in fact, minim kwan no, it's been done more than 3 times. So the question may be, we need to be asking ourselves to say, when a year equine, no more say fata no the year equine. So what I say, because they be adano, the enemy say oba boku bi panta equine ya. It need 2 years.
Yeah,
everything has been washed away. And here for the cost supervisor, AG2 say ampa equine is on point. It's been okayed. Even first yanko insuo toka Caribbean and insuo petit Caribbean na ginsem. So that's the challenge we continue to have because contract and betima can send be achiro. You know, we say sikasuna ye kojino. Na contract and the NSS or the year jumano. Na IBUBO. And I've told you until we purge the public and civil service, no. You know, reasonable percentage of NIPA or more public service, the civil service, you know, they are not patriotic. Maybe to put it in a very nice way. Ghana who don't know and Tiomumu. You know, and they are always, you know, tagging you with yeah, they are honey at you, obeba, obeko. And because of mine, young children see a pempuntu, name we a power, ye pe to me, bribiadana. We are always looking ahead of getting power, but not development or progress. So that's the challenge we have. Difficult moments. It didn't start with this administration. And if we don't change our mindset in so it will not end with this administration. If we don't change our attitudes towards working in the interest of Ghana, it will never change. Because we talk a lot. We really talk a lot. Kasa ma May. Nyame aduma asaba ni wiye. But the uwiya kofa May challenges are there to hold a year assembly castle.
Yeah.
Not share those challenges. The impo ye to one and more say they are cosika bribiadano as such and such. If you go back to last year, 2024, from January to December, some of the political happenings in the AC, 2 years back, 3 years back, 4 years back, 5 years back, go and play back. It is like every December. December December then you won't see the Ghana for Mecca. Bronya with the who be that you know, so we are a bunch of people here. We've decided that yeah, why see who are the part nipa na ya adwene say be say su ne ban ne ye no sa nipa na so yenim say from nowhere ye be senka akwan nyina ye yie obi offices bi akoma school bia ye ne kama ya ma contract ko si school dan and the education minister say caterers omo ye aduane no insuo ne ene ma basa omo ye nkwan ma nkwada no akosi ba o kawe a akwada bia is a science school feeding or say 2 is it 2 Ghana cedi?
Means
yeah, just check.
No, once the year.
Yeah, once the 20 persons. That's okay. I could 2 cedis to say. But how do you on earth? So what I say, Obe say, caterer no, ebe ma akwada ba could be a journey worth 2 Ghana cedi if that is the case. And no, we ya ni enu ye ho ne yesri o. Ya ni enu ye ho ne yesri. So I say, if you want a proper feeding, maka 1.1 cedi 20 persons. Then they say seven. A piece of 4 crown. What they say, Sika the mom that could be a said the year and mom.
Okay, see, for now, I can say 2 Ghana cedi.
Yeah, what is this? What is
and
this?
And minister so pay Papa nutritious meal.
Yeah, you are 2 cedis. How do we do that? Na Kosiani say.
2 cities.
Yeah, Koshana is saying. It's other than person there. We have solved or we are solving, whereas we know clearly say we've not solved anything. Young Kassan here benefiting from our corruptible behaviors and act. In the question, Wadarama, 2 cities, 2 Ghana city.
Near the edge of law.
How is that possible? Okay, can see any Padodoring in our class beer of 45 crown by 2 crown. A dear empire now fees between there. So we need to tell ourselves the reality. We need to be truthful to ourselves. It is just say bia de bia da me kan ye be sore ne abetena ne abrobro so na sentrofo na wona ya amanyosem ankwankwan so mo adwenkyere obi ade ne de eba but ensem na ye ka ho asem no de bia da sansem no is not minimizing no it's getting worse. Go and take Galamsey for instance. Ekuro ben na nipa ya ade a enye bone a o se nya akukuduru e de ye kan se camera series so
yes
etimi ka chere se ha gada ebetua ekuro no eti ena bone kura nipa nya akukuduro di bone sa the camera is your so that's impunity onsro ena nipa dodo na anyina agency isi jomo de isi jomo yensu ye ni nipa o matwetwe kanea e wokoti kwan so omayi free meter mo mo twe kanea enyuma akase e wo Ghana hanum say in the illegalities e ko obia kana no atum but government of the day onye magician no so we anyam kanea de wunyuma na ontua hoto ne dia say anyam kanea na affect communities in any area one regional omni wadwuma when you know the corporates doing this thing until you say oman chichire ne oman buo no eyeye nyina ya sudie ne nipa kuma bi se won betua ya no no mfa ndi dwuma so mdidi and they be other question mika you will be in a better position to tell us more because Meka said that the Ashanti Kingdom nankasana as a governance nwa ani ede chichiri kuru and our man and look at the reverence edema otekoko so ansa na nei kwasi yeda asibre ya and ne radiato nsafreni o the chain of command and the respect to that command
untumi sorry nka bibia keke
Debbie and then the obia take that si abrawa no amane koraso obia ampa nyina nyame ne boy but ebi ni mu danso eni die ni hobiem ebuo ni hobiem nokure ni hobiem nyoma sese ye ma nipa dodo na nya ho faso ebi ni hobiem enetro anya nhini etro die konkonsa entwato so abenya nhini kese ewo man Ghana
because obi ani bre pesika
anya rewo
to be kan nyu agum
anya rewo
no akonya kakra di
so atiase nti kwasi honestly, anytime I listen to you on assembly, come and say, if wishes were horses there, maybe, because and no matter what bro fire service 4 days, na 4 days, I can attend and yem pen them 4 days be ne. Actually, any bit ma content, yem more training from kubi bit ma buama or ma okay kayama Ghana frontier say fire service ni be no abeba any dese or no abana insure baby o kwa insure free no what wo boki us out on
and so yes yes building says
why
it wo be also sakokro tie ko bunsuo o se ba no bo aben kwase ye man kwa sate ke wo se di na pense just so kwa ne nsuo ye man kwa bia
enti wo no kwase aka tro se baby oki osi no ye bebubu ni sisi a obasa aka se aban ye insensitive to your plight because we don't hold people responsible assembly for adwuma no assembly akrati form paying for emergency akrati form bebre yesre ma no pay dodo na am say esa kai mo na mo de nti adodo no so antimi ntu ana mo no say okokwasi akwasi asi edan si sa bia fire service for choose kwasi NDC ni oba kwabna santi wonu ma kwabna santi asi dan asi bia fire service kwabna santi MPP panyimu pa etiene no ontimi mfa ne nsa nka obi bia se de ya efine wa no se odi bone kura na okofam MPP na NDC a na sa bone kura no as etu atwa how can we live our life like that how can we live our life like
it's
that
so sad
enti ni kwasi institute tobraso works and housing ministry for minim say omo di djuma culvert yi ni na say for omo ye ho adjuma but o de hwe yan kasa yesu ni ye ban ne nyoma ye that is the pain that continues to be the pain so at say enti ni kurani agozi shedding na afi masa abusa say Dasebre what's the latest on Dasebre
okay so and Asantuma council e kwa asetena eti eni da kwan say and performa kwa na ya cheda yere be ye Dasebre na otwede die say if you want more perfect to Tony actually you to ye maybe akwa nyina na you are carrying on from there say that be ka is ade chi ade say ni pam na bowura Asantemampon Asantemampon hima na agya komadi fie otosmenu ene mpedefo ye akɔhya den yema mo nyina kafra ewo da sebre dane wadane atoi eho eti na agosu ewo awrewom etwa adwede esbeto akoso eso na ye man so asede no mind before amekɔ no broken heart on mind enya de pa but we should take it easy. Nyo bia no say man broken heart on mind mo amai unines ni bi entwem pena na won twem ma ne nkoduru adwuma na test ni message say it is over. How do you expect her to operate?
Na kasa kwa be no
ye besre me ma no me yesa de no and hwe man nurse ni dressing nkoduru adwuma na send a message say it is over. You're putting a lot of lives at risk. The kind of things that are running through their mind.
I see.
Now, every minute they be called to hospital be. A champion for fra by an trans was saying the boyfriend so the jai. And she couldn't handle it. When you said doctor ni three man so ko pharmacy obi so as so ye dro ye bi. O ma ko father for say the colleague nurse mi na be hu ni ntamu a. E ko administer a different crowd in my patient or than the baby.
Wow.
Which if care was not taken out would have led to loss of life.
Wow.
Because of seeing a boyfriend in a jai and she couldn't handle it.
All right, me dasi. See so wajibre na otimini ye din komo ebra so se ye de empensemu dwumedie ne ebro make say de nemnyamfo ebeleza neti atnase ewo hanum sei ye hwe ni chairman adeko council ebeba beka ye ho ewo hanum sei honorable ebeleza neti machina pomti say
mine nyame adom na me go so shrame na wo so
o nyame adom bibia ye kama
nyame ase apostle ho ye de
o nyame adom me gidi se ne ho ye pa
nyame ase nyame ase
na mo bae mo beda ase ana mo di nkugu ni tino mo bese ba beda ase
in fact na last week no na ka say me ba ho on behalf of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia but on say in sorry you call here before the election no edoso. So we are going to all the churches again.
Okay.
Until last week, now we're supposed to be at top. Unfortunately, no. And to me, I'm Bamo. So I'm back this Sunday, this week, then the following week, over here, okay. Just as the Bible says that in everything we should give thanks to God. So say you buy no, nyame tie and nyame ebi kwan ne ma yanka besamba. Me I have a belief this say ebo mpa bia nyamitie na nyamitie no omayemwaye ewo kwan miensa so otimi ka se je otimi si debi otimi ka se twen debi no in a sense say yemfa ne say omayene oba we 13 years and at 10 years o say that they talk mami
the train
was the train
Beneso the mema in his own time oye nyoma ne man yefe
sally into when say many be do no my mommy can be bencho the first time he share suit right
me ya sure so be fa so cassette ya me
no me first time he share suit me share shirt me bow tie me the suit ni two me share suit ni pa me share mirror me gida mirror no am say me tie ni so the question na maybe some is internet pa me na me share suit no and then uba me wardrobe mo a suit ni ho cha me share is answer me to say wow oh so that is how God works so nyame ye na dia oye no man ye fe and sometimes utumi bisa ohun pa say intimi pa mini na nyame ai den because you be outcast. People even don't regard you. People don't even see any future in you. But Nyankopon epejawa not the see baby a. Na nipa ho adwere no. That's how God. So we'll come.
Okay, so Medasi, I am of the belief that the entire washe to me koko ejura ukomuni save the judicial. Is that the case?
Yes, my mama fa kwanya we so me chia wahwefo nyina. And then no MPP amanyoku ni any other political party, NDP and your friend is saying Nabila party, no, we decided say we are going on a demonstration. On my website say demonstration bena yeko demonstration actually on Mampini John Dramani Mahama and NDC and they say say Ghana ni biano etia say amemu ayebui sebi yemfa akoma anase yemfa boshe bia ye ama ye party fo bi na edi bu aman na the interests of Ghanaians and the most important omani ewie bia metie unless you are not in the country na owo asempa na o segment of mehiasem. You are advocating almost all the time, say we should think and do things at Ghanaians. Edi impuntuo ebeden ebebrain. The reason ti am say oh yes ano is because utai tu kwan pa. And who the difference between ye amamwo and ye suban and you compare the countries otumi eden eko anamebo. Until you are being informed say how can I go to Indonesia where they don't have anything apart from tourism, and the country is so beautiful and developing. And me kromu Ghana, sebi. Semi dan chikra no na me de brochure from Kwafifia. How can we develop as a country? Sebi ye plate ye kwa mano ye kwa sese e bi no. Na obi so mfa ne plate ye dey emba. That's the main reason why already. But not to serve a political interest, not to serve a political agenda. Anything ene, you say ye ma abain nititiri John Dramani Mahama. And who say this country of ours say anhwe ni year anamon bia o tu no sa anamono e ba beye a president menim say na ka otwi mu senda ho obi bi obebe bia no ebe fa so my name mami ka bibi before ameba ono asemi ye kura no na no me hwe wo pa na obo edin be say 30 something so omu ye task force na obisa mfa me we fini port ha samsi ahin na obisa ne say na task force yi kura obejuma ye den any den o my ni free bra ye ti task force be say ne what your monka bi me as a minister of education you see me ankasa me oversight responsibility of the ministry me ye wejuma you see me ankasa me say task force na me hwe ejuma na me ye no me ye ni ye na say me ye nem for reporting bra say bi me ye kwase na me cho report ma kwase bi me ye na enye task force ekoba ya kwesi since John Mahama eba ebesi ene ya ti committee more than 600 there be and Kokani 600 oh yeah former member of parliament and of influence look, in our politics. Every institution and every ministry committees do no anayati na enu edu njengo ka 600 ebo fan koye you mati committees ya titiri nyina no committee ba ko a ohun say ye dey hu insamaba a work in progress a work in progress nanu sa na ekoti committee I say the koye water gas. Ye 2 weeks ye ko inaugurate no 85 65 74 63 82 and you know tell me the age of the people in the some water gas no mo ko protect Galamsey site 85-year-old woman
point it out good yanka say omonko protect illegal am say yensu na am
blow na be ka say o eben ye Galamsey have I not put you under threat by the people living in the same community?
It is an amount to when any so.
Ah, on my hand. A sika say. About the Nippon commission, because on one casa constituency, I'm saying not attacking say on the constituency. On any constituency. Elembele no any constituency. Minister for your friend, no Osuno. And then this is for so the me I didn't chum no musu. Okay, Brazil.
What we say, I be do sa and pempenso as a result of an amount to a 2 year, Nina Nanko ye said the necessity. And Nuntina, men person make us a moye and Shahan. Manamon tuni seem to bear. And they be do and say. So it is very difficult to say within 4 or 5 months now they should achieve what Napoleon could not in 8 years.
Oh, but we're told so within 1 week they will achieve it.
And a political casa and we.
Oh, really?
Really? Papa. Casa and
oh, my, if we are promised, say.
But clearly,
and that's the reason why obi out today, who say on to me crazy so to. Ni focus pure water. And a pure water so boy there. And then me look at the boy water akosoro. Now obi home minister be catch him, MP be catch him say Mudi Maya within 1 week, John Mahama obey. Even John Mahama himself, many areas catch up so cosmopolitan ke dia drum. Ono na kan yo, enye obi na catch no. Ono John Mahama na na ka say okwa cosmopolitan. E dey amom dey aye mining. Omu ko ba. In fact, minim e bi acha ma be do na bisa na say. Your vice president. O say send na moye mining no. Enye ni kwan so. Enu nti no, ye ba be siesia ma na aye yi. O ma hene. One kasabo station ha. U sister station mu kabrofu. Joy. Mu reporter na event saying Erastus. Or say a sitting member of parliament of the NDC. And as I say no, why you who your friend is saying Gangalia e won the constituency to extend some man ahimfo e wo sa kromo ho ahimfo e twa adwan e dey say what o matwa nsu na say na woma galamsey apega na mu e wo honom no enye enti no se o mampeni e pese eye bibia on fanfa regional minister no ana DC so na empiri de omo ni enni twaken bia esan galamsey. So that is the state in which we find ourselves within this short time. But you know what, Omayene? Most of your people are being disappointed.
Which people?
The media people that were contracted to do the campaign for the NDC have been disappointed.
Which people were contracted?
Oh, Omayene. They say, one media house, one appointment. They say, who's an answer? Me say, your friend is saying, one media house host to be. What ma odi amam no omo say mu nyehwe multimedia mu nyehwe say mama appointment
pacho that is not the case. Media house ni be na appointing on 7 factors say on appoint. So I sit here today,
yes,
and I get favor before His Excellency that come and manage a certain portion of my administration for me.
Do you know why when you Omahini is being give appointment, people will not talk about it?
Why?
Because you don't care which party is in government.
But those that have been given
but they so clearly. When they are hosting programs, almost what they say, they say, host and different time. Politicians, they have been disappointed. Because they were using their platform. And the MPP and another thinking, say, Obenya CEO, Obenya Deputy CEO. Obi catch me as and I say me ejuma to my hin, and na mama my hin na majame. They are the same station. They have been disappointed. So now they can't even talk. And for the last time I saw some of them. What your friend is saying, Malata Market, Amakoto Super Guru, omo dey account man, say so omo to me kasebio.
Okay, so in effect,
we are even having CSOs and people who claim say, oh yeah, yen kasama abai, and then after giving appointment to them, almost say they say omo kasebio, omo kagalam, omo nim say they are too galamsey. They say they are concentrating on the position given to them. But when they were criticizing the previous government about galamsey, and they know omuni lecture some come. But
if you
lecture, marking almost about 1,000 student scripts, and they ought to be your coin, and to me church or Facebook. na ya ma your friend is saying tourism o said then any day unya kwan enye bio because we say wonu ma ma because that Lagos you travel 2,500 a month. They say we 150,000 to make us.
Let's not go on
that's the kind of politics that we are doing in this country.
Let's not go on that tangent.
No.
Or the train kakra. If you want to talk about Professor Jampo,
I'm not talking
and Professor Tourism Papa Bodi.
I'm just giving an example.
No, these are the let us face the realities and then we'll talk about it. Hold on.
Yes, I'll hold on.
Why would you Why would you think that, for instance, if you are discussing Galamsey, why would you think that in less than 5 months, this government should solve the problems of Galamsey?
Because we are promised, sir. Within 1 week, he can solve it. That's what we were told.
But I've told you that those things...
We were promised and they were having conversations. They were even going... They were jumping from one station to another. Say, we should ban illegal mining. Which are illegal.
Until...
I must say, all mining. And to your friend is saying, how do you call it? The entire friend said, my phone call strike there.
Labor Commission.
I'm call strike.
You're suspending BBI.
What has happened?
No, but Tobase.
Say, one person will call it, and I'm happy. Say, we will station.
No, I'm saying that.
One person will call it. Say, no. Within this 4 or 5 months, no. A bunch of 8 years in another administration.
It cannot be possible.
It is possible.
It
is still possible.
No, solution.
Yes.
When we continue to hurt ourselves like this, the solutions will always escape us. Erastus issue okay. And when I read it, I said, when people are given positions to man and act on behalf of the number one gentleman, in this case, it's Excellency John Dramani, those people put at that places, they should be careful and be patriotic. Right? I'll say. Why would the national security take over a licensed, organized, underground small-scale mining, drive away the workers and ask people with pump-action guns to mine the facility? Ashanti Regional Security Liaison Captain retired Mohammed Jabari tells me he was asked by his bosses in Accra to secure the mine. His boss in charge of operations says he has given no such order. What's going on? National security drove out the owner and workers of the mine at Akatachiesu in the Adansedo district, put men armed with pump-action guns. They have illegally started the private equipment and have been operating licensed private underground mine for 4 days now. Who are they mining for? This is the mine which won the admiration of Government Committee on Mining recently for their organized mining. So this one, this one, there should be the blame at the doorstep of our national security agencies.
No.
If this is the case, why do you think that beyond this, as I said,
in this case, I put this illegal mining at the doorsteps of John Dramani Mahama, the president.
The president has said emphatically, if he was
when did you
just 4 days, hold on, say. He will not be a coward or hypocrite.
So he should act.
In 4 months.
So he should act.
I have to look out for this for you.
Yes. But of course, your friend is saying, Labour for no case no. That's the hypocrisy of him. Because, me say, when he was campaigning...
Do you admit, say, so we can progress?
In what way?
In your quest to fight illegality, the norm of the day.
So
do you agree to that?
So it became a norm of the day.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree to that.
Yeah.
And then when you are campaigning, you told them, say, look, these people have disappointed you, entire Ghanaians. Yeah. If care is not taken, it will be extremely difficult for Ghanaians to get water to drink. This is what I'm going to do.
But if you are fighting a situation that has been termed as terrorism now, if we say just
just tell me.
Let's be careful.
What measures President John Mahama put in place to fight against Galamsey? What measures? Water gas. And I mean, the ages of the people.
Please, let's not do this. Let's not do this.
No, please. I'm giving you the ages of the people.
Said the entire the solutions of this country. The entire the solutions of this country cause you a problem. And they say we attach pettiness and partisanship.
No. Yeah, demonstration.
What's the team of demonstration? What's the team of demonstration?
The team, let's say the judiciary.
What has happened to the judiciary?
But it's obvious what is.
What is obvious?
Mine.
That the president follows a constitutional requirement.
Yes.
It's obvious that the president has an intent,
you see,
to get the person
because of comment being made by the president himself.
Hey, everybody, is it the Ghana?
We no munsem, and a diba buau for. That is why I say your police is true. I say and country. Na the obe kano e be den
e beti out
nti you ko jan any lawyers na ka chawo say na court I was say na MPP there nti me so me ba me the yan dey be ko me ba be yiwe and you have NDC national executives, you have NDC former MPs and ministers and MPs. I to me ka so you be teacher this as a free ho na ukofa asema sebi to me nyansa bia enim no. Now the Unipakuna, make I say,
are you privy to what is they are using against the chief?
Oh yes,
you are privy.
I am privileged. Just as I said, a friend said, some Jefi, only member of the Council of State, and a copy of the Council of State's report. I come up President Mahamano. So I'm assuming a copy of the report. Petition Musomu Koi.
I see. Chairman Ade, I want us to be talking progress. I'm tired of these things in this country.
Let me say good morning to you.
I'm tired, Chairman Ade. I'm tired.
I was standing outside.
I'm tired.
I started to wait for them. I heard a shout, and that's why I came. I thought he was going to.
But I'm still waiting for your appointment. It is long overdue. It is no. I won't wait. Look, and I say I'm a little bit happy. See, Ofosampofu as a board chairman of Cocoa Board. But I'm look, some comfort on my higher 8 years. 2017 to 2024. Omo ma 13 year. Omo ma twi e friend saying muka bibi aboso. Omo sebi omo na or jumping from one stage to another every year now. E pagana forces omo tuntia. One of them is Adebuka. And then party number power. Besi and 5 months. Omo ma ankasa eyezu eyeza. Board chairman hold the position. What are the cooker? In fact, me ma me real who ye ma honestly me trade list and me say politics guy I say they put jai in as much say I don't think that's a final list. When I saw the list of people who have been penciled down for a ambassadorial position, I'm say it is halfway na me hwe mo na me ko na male o baby o mama kan nyina am say it is aye we list when nyina de ko kanim.
Okay, so
somebody who transformed Greater Accra. Look, he decided to dismantle Greater Accra MPP when he was a chairman. Because of his relationship with even with MPP before we know, and because of his nature, no, or to be back and then Mama Greater Accra is a more huge majority. Now, she ain't farmer. Hey,
Onugano Chabe.
Allah.
Chairman, progress. We need to make progress.
Am I? Let me show notice. My body means you if I'm not myself. I did there to dance.
Oh, I'm sorry to the deal.
Munjina home fan to be in Chihuahua.
And there's all my for the
no man is said to that. This is that they said to the man.
Chairman, I want to save the judiciary.
Why? As far as I'm concerned, Obian to me can't change President Mahama. We boom brasso. I once want to tell me, say President Mahama, why ye Bibia go against the Constitution. Lawyers, GB, nobody. Obia legal luminaries. Kweku Azan or whatever, Professor Prempe, a champ, you name it, nobody. A procedure. A procedure. Process. Now, one of your sister station called me. Let me say, Asami, a BSida now. No, see you, BSida. Let me say, Esida no, how was it handled? What can I say, President Kufuor, or say, oh yeah, conveyor belt. Or see, there's no need for him even to read what is on the paper. He just has to give it to the appropriate authorities. Nipa ayedi asem no yebo no kwase why bibi no. Petition and Kasampo, we never knew the petitioners. We were told that some of the petitions were not even signed. But the government acted on it. And they went through the process. So the same principle. It's why are my brothers running before they walk? They are running before they are walking. I don't want us to equalize. Okay, let's make progress. Omaye, what no but too much petition. Would me against a general manager. I'm saying more process will have. Put your petition against your general manager. It will go through.
Yeah.
Do the cameramen say they are going on strike because Omahe at your petition?
David. You are not even privy to what you wrote.
They are not even privy to. I don't know what is the petition now, so I can't even address what it is. Then you are going. So what are we doing? It is sheer hypocrisy. And the question is, what is it in for you? I was watching some of them this morning. What is yet Nakromha? We were in this country when they are Attorney General. Among 4 crore demonstration on Galamsey. He went to court as a bailable offense. He went to court to demand that they should be remanded in custody. Obia Oko Chapel Sunday, or say white, Oko Chapel, Oko Chom also mean they kept the man in custody for over two weeks. Would they protect the judiciary or would they protect the citizens? I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Only 5 months ago, my brother was in power. 5 months ago. And they want the whole world to change and look like an utopia. In 5 months, bumpers, I ban a yawu nisisia. I feel the way the 5, but I feel put a listen back ever. So what are you talking about? We are making progress. This demonstration is uncalled for. It's not necessary because I can see the pundits. I can see the Ghanaians are going about doing their work. Nobody else. Police have allowed them to. You see the difference that the police have allowed them to. Remember, almost say Bank of Ghana, Supreme Court, kept lotteries one a security zone.
It continues to be security zone.
But you remember?
Yeah.
But there are no more there.
But there are no more there. If you're young, but
there are no more there. How Ghana is no more there? They have moved to the new office.
We're talking about principle, but the edifice is there.
Yes, it's principle.
They've not cleared
the Supreme Court.
No, it's principle.
The Supreme Court is there.
No, they didn't use the Supreme Court.
No.
They used the Bank of Ghana.
Why do you want to change the narrative?
Why do you change the
that area
narrative?
as it stands now, whether they are there or they are not there, they are very important. Normal place.
So you know what they put the barrier.
The excursion center.
You know what they put the normal zone.
They need protection, whoever is there.
But they are being protected.
If you cast your mind back, look at where they put the barrier. The barrier was after far lotteries.
Yeah.
That was what I was part of the demonstrators. I can't shy away from it. Just to tremble against the Bank of Ghana, a governor. I mean the barrier no, cause share lottery as of folk.
Park,
that was what the barrier was.
Access to.
Then they gave only 5 people access to walk to go and present the petition. Bank of Ghana say you're hooligans. Or say you're demonstrating your hooligans. And look at you, we have allowed you this morning just to do on the street. Maybe by police, you can't see these armored vehicles with water cannon and that kind of thing.
But did you pass there?
I live at Cantonment, so on the way coming, because they come to Flagstaff House. All that is the police are standing there. They park their barriers. They are just standing. No car, no nothing. We've asked them. We said they should allow them to, if they can work for 7 days.
They should.
They should. They can work for 7 days. The process will go on. As for the process, no MPP person can tell us to do their bidding.
But it doesn't also take away the import of what they are saying, that let there be transparency, let there be truthfulness, let the law be at work.
So, Omar, tell me, I ask you a question. Since the announcement was made, have you seen even the president opening his mouth to comment on it? Everything is transparent. Council of State, he took it there. The Council of even we heard that if it is true, out of the 31, one person abstained.
How did you know?
I don't know.
How do you know?
Or see, we've heard that if it is the case.
He knows the one who said it. He knows the one who said it.
We've heard that.
He knows. So you heard it from who? You heard it from who?
Onipano Kwanya setting.
So you heard it from who?
No, I said we heard. They're just like you are saying you
also have
document to do.
Who gave you the document?
Who gave that document?
Who told him that?
If you want to have equity,
who gave you the document?
No, so who told you?
But who gave me the document?
The one who went, the one who had a copy of the Council of State proceedings and minutes, and no say, with the exception of the former Chief Justice. I'm staying here, 34, 39, it's the same person.
I see. So, as I stated earlier on, as far as we are concerned, and as far as the whole world is concerned, as far as those who are observing what is happening in Congo, they know that Muhammad's hands are clean. His hands are clean. We are following the process. If the 5-member committee comes out to say that there is no merit in the primary facie they've established now, she'll go back to do her work. So why are you running before you are working? So you yourself, you are making the woman guilty already. You are making her guilty. What you are doing, you are making her guilty. And so, some of the friends, we are all Ghanaians, so mine. Yes, sir, you are throwing a challenge to me. What you are saying?
Yeah.
You are throwing a challenge to me. And me, so if I don't want my back to go the wall,
exactly.
I'll call the gauntlet.
Yeah.
And you understand? And now, when I call the gauntlet, I want to see what you can do. There are laws in this country. Omu director of communication, see, they made the country ungovernable. He should try.
Hey.
One thing, G1 or GH1.
Director of communication.
First, again, Ayagba.
He made that announcement.
You see, if the Chief Justice is changed, they will make this country ungovernable.
How is he going to make that?
And I said, we dare him. He was even saying this morning, yeah, Bano.
Any opposition talk?
Why not copy? No, because I say, we will dare him make this country ungovernable. The American passport, what about America? As I know, what's the American passport?
He's holding an American passport.
Yes, that was why I didn't denounce it, so it becomes he could get a minister appointment. He said the American passport, they come and talk. Yes, it's Chobobe Joniako. Besides France, their passport.
But it's not crime when if
I'm not saying it's a crime.
Yes.
I haven't said it's a crime.
So it's
American so he can afford to come and make our country ungovernable and run away. So he can afford to come and tell us you make a country besides France, or British passport or Boana, American passport or Boana. These are the characters we are dealing with.
But it's not anything bad.
I'm not saying it's bad. Issue. Look,
but you have a Canadian passport.
Me, I don't have a Canadian passport. I have a Ghana passport. From the day I was born, I became I can acquire Ghana passport. If you come, I've got them plenty from so many years. My passport, it's more than 15. Because a son or baby or.
But
you also use service passports.
Of course.
But what was that? Nothing wrong.
But you should diplomatic.
No, but normal.
When we are talking about.
Don't forget, he's a vice chairman of.
Please, for him there. When it comes to the only thing I don't like about Chairman Adekoka, the only thing I don't like about him. Hey, Olympics. But yesterday we did war.
Musha koto.
Any one board draw.
So Chairman, in effect,
yes,
we should trust the process.
Process.
That it will work for the good of the country.
Let's allow the process. Look, in anything we do, look, like last week I told you, if President Mahama had broken the constitution, anything, I, Adekoka, will also be on the street. I will be on the street. If you had done something I will be on the street. That's how our democracy should work. Our forefathers, our peers, those who came after us, they fought for us because they wanted the right thing to be done. So it behoves on all of us to allow the right things to be done. But if we start going to the political arena, that one, honestly, I want to remove my gloves. And then we'll all be in the arena. Then I'll tell you for 8 years how you run this country. How your attorney general of this country, Dami, what he did here at Forcing. Look at the tapes that came out. Did the GBA and the UN people go on demonstration? Say attorney general there we are here. You understand? You were all here. We were all privileged to all these things. And no MPP.
What did he do?
So let's not go there.
So what did he do?
We're summarizing them, but let's not go there.
But now all the people, even the even say we shouldn't go there. They are not being fair to them. He has spoken about the former attorney general.
You should be worried about a situation where an attorney general former is caught in between a certain conversation and healthy. It doesn't matter the intent.
Oh, really?
But the conversation is not healthy.
Which conversation?
I'm saying that we've been caught in between.
So is it early now for a sitting member of parliament to describe the current attorney general with certain kind of fairness and words?
When
attorney general did a press conference, he came back to respond.
And he has
also you agree to him.
Two things. The first one, the issue was on printer was saying an account. The person be not true. You say, I withdraw and I apologize.
So why did he apologize? Why did he apologize?
Program.
Sababi Mamen Cow said, save the judiciary, the mono, a coso, a Cassinsia doing common. Your bone common and Casa, what is the Cacrabe Cow at the Mao. Make out quickly say, MNC Group Global, an investment holding company with businesses for minerals, food, trading, gold export, real estate, logistics, and Nafi, Neoma Donek Kaka. Almost say, Memphasa Kwenya Wiso and Cows, over 12 years experience. And I feel so more in crew, Marco, and Watchy. In Crony Bini, Dubai, US of A, China, and I feel Omo AD Jumasun. Kuna the Omo Bois, Emma, innovation and business growth at Mikosopa. Honestly, Ubi here, Omunim, our management consultant, procurement, and as energy services are. Only on any income, MNC Global Group Global, and on the Kawasami. Also, be team the water, so Kwasungu. No matter say German Ozone Medical Center, a multidisciplinary healthcare facility, airborne on the ozone therapy, organa heya semina making. Inti yadi bia na opese ukudimu jumano. Very comprehensive outpatient care, advanced dental services. A fully equipped implant center with an in-house dental laboratory and a Numeka Council. Until no one could kita hona or Pomodon 17 dim in repair. From 055 024 2222 and 055 025 2222. Email me hello@gomc.com.gh. German Ozone Medical Center, where innovation in healthcare and implant dentistry is empowered by ozone and defined by excellence. Back to studio, the next 16 minutes near that was Chairman Adekoka, I want to say, and era for Ebenezer Netting. So I wanted before the break, Chairman Wanisi, you say Honorable Ebenezer Netting, so church about community. Until then, Abaka finally on this Save the Demo. Our judiciary seems to be in a particular.
Today, when you go to court, the judiciary is working. Have you heard about any judge or anyone under siege? No. The Supreme Court is working. Tomorrow, today, they are sitting. The judges are sitting. The courts are sitting.
Everything is smooth.
Everything is smooth. President Mahama hasn't said he is going to attack the judiciary. It's a petition that has been brought. And the process, so let us allow the process to continue. Okay. It rather undermines the Constitution. What the Constitution says, you are rather undermining it. You undermine the Constitution. Fortunately, no. When we write the Constitution, it was ordinary people, kayayi, bar attendants, truck drivers. The people's Constitution. And you cannot interpret the people's constitution to your taste. Let us allow the system and consume asumdwe. They find her not say assembly anywhere. She will go back. But if assembly, the law will take its course. It's a two-way. But I believe, sir, if I am a family member, I will advise her. She should say I've retired. And you get all your benefits, everything, and this country will be at peace. And you also be at peace. That's so simple. It may be one day, it do baby, one can say, oh, but check on salo. No, no, my quay, my got clear minjamao. It is more noble to do that. Very noble to do that. Than having that this country Monday morning, MP4, after 5 months in power, I feel a petrol above Sidino taking the shape. Among
for the city.
What Mama can't say.
What they have done.
Mama,
Napoleon could not do.
Mama can't say.
Can you keep your cool?
No, when we
it took you 8 years.
No, when we're leaving
keep
power,
your cool. That was past. We are talking present. Please acknowledge that there's progress.
That is why when they went to IMF. That is why when they went to IMF for extension.
Acknowledge there's progress.
When they went to IMF for extension of the IMF, what happened? What then they catch on? They catch up and said, look, where this previous government.
I didn't know
because still,
what was the dollar rate today?
15.6.
I'm in the first base, 14.3.
I'm
in the first bureau.
I can ask any of your people to go to my car and bring me my wallet. I have dollars. Why should I lie to you? Why should I lie to you? They say me $100. I have dollars. Me see dollar about 1 cedi, but I'll be happy. About 50%.
Maybe there's confusion in his party.
There's no confusion.
Confused in his observation.
There is no confusion anywhere.
You see, when they went on their party tour,
the thank you talk.
What is it? Thank you. I don't know where they're thanking. They themselves have started knifing themselves.
That's not true.
Wait, they went there. They
should be a better way.
But next time, no. My friend. I'll walk out there.
No big channel. Does it mean so?
Yako, thank you, Abba. Obi a prayer, Obi prayer.
One April.
Oh, Obi a prayer.
No one April.
Oh no, many people say Obi a prayer. Maybe a memory report is wrong. Because Obi a prayer now.
Yes, because my concentration is on the constitutional amendment.
He went to the hospital.
No. Don't say that.
You're so called.
No, don't say you're so called.
Maybe it's not allowed. It's not allowed. Maybe I'm going to share one more continue because Muso called, but it's not allowed.
Progress.
Okay, so your flag bearer then no. I don't really thank you to. Is that the case? And I'm a chairman. I withdraw for reasons. The judge, save the judiciary.
No. Only demonstration.
I can't give the reason why. Just as we're not giving, we're told that the vice president have gone for a medical checkup. We're not giving so I can also tell you what my chairman decided, why he decided to come to Accra.
Where is our vice from Kasokwe?
Me, I want to tell you more. Almost states. Now states there. State never go. That be state never go. Which is a state? No, yes. So which is a state? Where is she?
What was the communique?
The communique is that the vice president is traveling to the states.
Who is that?
Honorable.
That's what they are making. Oh, man, give me a contrary one.
The release did not tell you that.
On my give me
a going to take care of the health. Now, Obeba back it's a few days.
Okoyin.
Hey,
no, Okoyin.
That will be able to.
That be Okoyin.
What the interest? So also Nima.
Obi Nima Obi
it's unfortunate. Say me not Otna Adom.
I don't lie. That's a fact. I don't lie to
you. This is a very, 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 very highly.
But I'm not lying.
Highly rated program. I'm on for every morning from 8 o'clock. Omoshe discussion panel. And Omoshe. I don't know the comments that they are making, but as my brother, as a young politician, when you see red, say it's
Professor
red.
But it's true. Nana begins a 3-week medical leave.
3 weeks. Date where?
Oh, maybe it's that date so.
No, maybe it's also. Oh. What's it? So I'm asking the date to be.
If you Okosano ya na say time no pass.
No, we sound a date. Me see me name. Na Miss Obi Nima Obi chere. Na wo chere.
Chairman yan kwa come so yan kwa. Na dey uni bibia. Apart from dem uni bibia.
So we me after me ba dem uni.
Na me ba
wa block na mo uni
okay. Wa ma me thought. Na me ma advice. Who red akasa red. Who black because your words one day come back to what now?
Then you are the first person in NDC who have advised that when you say red, when you see red, say it is red. When you say green, say it's green. You are the first person. You see, that's why people respect you a lot. That's why people respect you a lot because.
And then the one expression power.
No.
You know what? I am Adekoka. My brand is different. I am not sitting here, and when I'm called to order, I know it is untruth because I can't go and walk the streets of Accra.
But do you know you are just a few people? Your character, we a few pen and more NDC. Few, the character, they are just a few. The character, or no, a big chambers. To some extent, Aaron Idrisu. There are a few of them. So honestly,
there are a lot.
And you know,
we have the hood to be quiet. There are a lot of them.
So you know their foundation. Yeah. Their foundation is from the UP. So they have carried it to the NDC. So they still hold on to it.
Save judicial demo.
Thank you. Omani. You see, we know one sen and a bedding. It be wow. During the 2024 campaign, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama met NDC lawyers in Adom.
I was in Adom. I was there.
Conference.
I was there.
When he was given the opportunity,
he never said he's going to
address.
He never said he was going to change the changes.
NDC lawyers. He said, "You need, as lawyers of the NDC, to take up responsibility at the bench."
It is right, and it's right.
I'm quoting him.
It's right.
Or say, take up responsibility.
It's to be judges
at the bench.
Yes.
From the magistrate to the Supreme Court.
He's right.
Because the MPP has piled MPP people at the Supreme Court.
But it is true.
John Mahama.
It is not entirely correct. You can't
so,
have that mindset.
From what Chama is telling me, it's confirmed to me.
No, entirely correct.
Let me tell you something.
It's confirmed to me.
Let me tell you something.
That the 7 judges being appointed to the Supreme Court are NDC cast members.
You have gone the wrong tangent.
It's not true.
But 5 months ago, you appointed 5 people to the Supreme Court.
It's not true.
Just 5 months ago, who appointed 5 members of the Supreme Court?
When we do this,
I'm just quoting from the president.
And I'm saying that President Nakushan the party for no say. Mom build the capacity
to go to the bench. Exactly what's
on the streets. On the streets.
Yes.
We know that majority of these lawyers from Ghana, their sympathies are geared towards.
Exactly.
You can't run away from that.
Yes.
You can't. Majority of these lawyers, lawyers, judges.
Yes.
Majority.
Yes.
I'm building a point.
What point?
That
is not. And he never said anything wrong.
You say,
he never said anything wrong.
Oh, Chairman.
I'm deliberately doing that. You don't know. I'm deliberately doing that. He never said anything wrong about
that. Build up.
But it's right.
And come and take responsibility.
But it is correct.
Judges at the magistrate.
But if you don't have capacity, how does he even consider you for promotion?
Correct.
Do you know, sir? Let me give you one example. You know Kulendi.
Yeah.
He was just brought to be a judge. And I'm a boy.
Yes, from the bench.
Highly respected.
From
outside.
Outside.
Yes.
So the same thing President Mahama can also do.
So what's wrong about that?
But me say in sema onu kan ye. And na ma me so. I can say. If you are saying say
President Mahama was right to say that. He was absolutely right to say that.
So we are wrong to say to demonstrate.
Is that what you
can make an appeal to all the lawyers who you think are with MPP. Say, mo upgrade mo. Say the be asa kwanya bi ba beto ho a. Yan hwe betima mo sa kwanya mo mo.
If
now we call us me call us me machase. Me so person be judge. No, person be electoral commissioner.
And no catch mo atinka. And no catch mo atinka say who be easy chair. Na who be easy chair?
Chabade ni influence ya. What was the results we bro. One way here touch you one we go declare the
five
me see even when you talk about when we talk about ECS model, we sat here and talked about a highly exposed MPP person, appear in or appear in a doctor. We spoke about this for months, for years, for hours.
You spoke about the other person. The one who used to be at Lagos.
Deputy, no?
Yes.
He was an activist.
Dr.
Bosman. He was a team president.
Just be honest with yourself. As an elder, can the question me say, why who said Bosman Ayebibi contrary to the Juma as his deputy is?
You know why? You know what? Because NDC, you are. Yeah, neighbor good democracy.
And you don't know what kind because President Mahama himself who says when it comes to violence, you have PhD in violence. He said it. So based on what President Mahama said, then you also said the same thing. Let me come to
the when you say President Mahama said when it comes to violence, what was he talking about? The content, what had happened,
yes.
And an old drama attention. Say, patapane to trust him. Yen ye try your fruit. It munya the movie.
So you think it's a right thing to be boast that you are violent?
What was being done?
Then I attack.
It depends on fear or no.
No.
Satam no more attack. There was a MP NDC for. Let
my vote count for call demonstration. Then I am fine. Then I am fine.
Mama,
you are call demonstration from demonstration. Then I do. Tell me, sir. Nipa na mu call demonstration. Oliver Tell me the attitude and the behavior that
was
you put
wet.
up.
It was not the best. It was not the best.
It
was not the best.
But
it was condemned by chairman.
No, but condemned is but that doesn't mean you shouldn't give him bail. That doesn't mean you shouldn't give him bail.
So fine. So let me conclude.
You refuse to give him bail for almost 2 weeks.
Chama, let me conclude 1 minute.
A pregnant woman cry kosher. When pregnant woman cry kosher.
So land.
Once
what count the head is
it's a full amudi wagana. Nanda book as a 5 months out of power. I don't want us to go there.
You see, if President Mahama at the conference, Oscar said, "Mum more than as lawyers in NDC."
But that is right.
No, me say.
But that is not
Mum more than.
I'm pas mum more than lawyers. Let me just say, I was NDC for also. I'm lawyers.
But if
the flag message build capacity so that
I'm building a point. I'm saying that if you or catch up and say, you can't lawyers a kukudama NDC for you nibi.
And
you boy a woman day.
There's nothing wrong.
There's not. But if you add to it, say
that's there.
MPP for the judges I go on MPP for.
But yeah, no
crap. It's more money than me. So me back. Me so be the mark of Guha.
No crap.
Who for judges scrap na
7-0.
They have no party.
7-0. 7-0. Hey, 7-0.
5-0. See
7-0. 5-0.
When he met NDC rally, I say, police, fire service, immigration, customs, MPP branch executives, me ba power. You
are resetting. You are resetting. You are resetting. You are resetting.
The wire need
you are resetting.
We are meeting. Have a fruitful day and a blessed week. Bye bye.
The judiciary, me no ka say yɛde ani ɛkyerɛ mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ parliament yɛbɛsi bia no yɛde bɛbrɛ ɛyɛ atwɛfo ɔyena mpɔnsa kakabo yɛgyina mu ɛwɔ hanom sɛ biribiara susu ɛbɛtumi akɔ mu kama ɛwɔ ɛyɛ sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi anaasɛ MPP amanyokuo no ɛna ɛdi mo tintima anaasɛ no political party ahodoɔ ɛnso so aba bɛfrɛ mu a wɔne kyerɛ sɛ ɔmampani sɛ woyi ɛyɛ yɛ mame Isaba get to Tokoni at the FU or say Chief Justice no Adabraka on sign and share na ombo ebium.